Cassidy! Is this not why you were here?
Ooh, lovely buzz.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
You should never mix drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't candid camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
Back in us. Get a weapon collector, Ross.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
I'm pissed off. I'm sad.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
That ended before it finished. Hello, how are you all? Sorry, I've been rushing around like fuck. Dropped. The title should have a little phone if it's vertical, I think. Open your fucking eyes, man. Hello, Luke. Hello, Dropped. Hello, Dropped again. Hello, Sharon Tom. Hello, Lee. How you doing? 13 of you. Yes. Fucking nightmare. Tarek's sending me messages in the background. Weird messages. That's all right, Drop. Yeah, if you see the phone, that means it's vertical. Hang on, I need to turn my volume down because it's really loud. How are you anyway, Drop? You all right? Fucking flies in here again. Rose Nundies, how you doing? You all right, mate? Good. I'm glad that you're glad to be on. Khalid, how you doing, mate? Got a black screen? She does not do me. Alex is saying, don't ignore me. I'm coming to see what you're doing. What do you want me to read that out? Just telling me jokes. Hello, Cookie. Do you want me to read it out? What do you call... No, I'll wait until she replies. Anyway, what you lot been up to? I've been this fucking close to ordering some booze. It's too expensive. Good joke, my queen. Can I read it out loud though, or would I get in trouble, do you think? There you go, Frozen Hunted. Are you how are you, mate? Are you drinking? Because I am. I'm currently dying to, but I won't. However, I will. The only way I can drink tonight is someone would have to donate a tenner because I can't afford the postage because I need to get it delivered. Metallic, why are you sending me these bloody jokes that I can't read out? Anyway, yes, how are you lot? Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. I haven't done a lot today. Me and Metallic watched the film The Housemaid. What am I wanting? A bottle of vodka and some tonic water. But I've got, the only thing is I'd have to order it from Deliveroo. And because it's classed as a small order, they charge about fucking £8 when it comes to the small order fee, the delivery fee, some other fucking fee. So a small bottle of vodka and a bottle of tonic water, it's fucking £18. Night Fright Talk Show, nice name. How are you? So since I'm in a wheelchair and I would go to the gun range, what advice would you give me on how to shoot a gun? I don't really know. I've not really, you know, I'm not in a wheelchair, so I don't really. I have done a video on crossbows you can use in a wheelchair because that's quite awkward. I don't know. Most guns, I think, being in a wheelchair shouldn't hamper you because they're two-handed. You know, they're handed if you know what I mean. That shouldn't make a difference sitting down, as far as I'm aware. You might have it depends how high up the stuff is. I don't really know. Khalid said, speaking of drinks, there's going to have to be a lack of it due to the carbon dioxide shortage. What's that from all the stuff that's going on? Frozen Andy said, I'll have a look, mate. You're on coffee. Yes, I am on the coffee thing, yes. Penny, it was good. So, yeah, if you put in exclamation mark support, it'll go to that. you know, it'll take you to it. Thank you, Penny. Yeah, Nightbot's put the link on. Richard said, just trying those prototype warbow arrows. They're a success. I did a few shots with them on the 142 flatbow, and they're landing straight on target. That's good. They said, last show I've been watching is The Boys. I do want to watch The Boys eventually. Dave said, put your brakes on before firing. Fuck's sake. Sandra, hey, Sandra, is that so Sandra, that's Maz, in it? That's Maz, in it? How you doing, Maz? That is you, isn't it? Hey, but I'm riddled with content my lack of appearance. New sword, a good one. Had my stoner meds, but we'll catch up soon. 3 bypasses, 15 stitch incision to drain my brain fluid. Fucking hell. Well, I hope you're all right. I hope I hope you can recover from that. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I really am. I really am sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hope it's recoverable. Lee said, use a pillow. Works great as a rest. There you go. Yes. Frozen Andy said, how much do you need? A tenner. A tenner. A tenner would do it. I can afford the rest. I can afford the rest. I can't afford 20 fucking quid, though. We got half and half on it. Someone said, and a big tumour. Apparently, I'm riddled with them all over my body. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Yeah, that's a shame. That really is. Yeah, no, I'm sure you will. When I met you, you do seem like a very strong person. So, yeah, I bet you could fucking beat it. Yeah. It's always nice having you on, by the way, man. I'm glad you got yourself a new sword. I think you're still looking after the other one, which I know you would. I know you would look after the other one. It went to someone. I was very happy that you bought that knife. That sword, sorry. Because, yeah, I knew it meant something to you. They said The Boys is fun satire plus fit gala. Yes, you know, I was waiting for The Boys to finish so I can then watch it, if that makes sense. That's 7.5 hours on MRI. Yeah, fuck, that's a long time in one of them things, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I had to have an MRI. I had to have a CAT scan and an MRI when I had vertigo because I just kept constantly puking as soon as I moved. That's a long fucking time in one of them. I was only in there for about 5 minutes, maybe. I don't know how long it was. Lee said, just got bank cleared out with the shopping, so can't donate this time, brother. That's all right, Lee. I do appreciate you, like, you know, that you would have if you could. 42 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream, come and have a chat. We'll talk about pretty much anything within I don't go into politics and religion on these chats because, you know, it's more of just having a laugh. You know what I mean? Or a talk, you know, just to, like you would sort of, you know, if you're talking to your mates, you know what I mean? Oh, you didn't buy another sword. You was looking at the one I made you. Yeah, nice. Nice one, Matt. Actually, I'm waiting for a full season of The Boys to come out before watching. Frozen Handies. You're a legend, mate. Right. Where's my phone? You do make me laugh. Right, hang on, I need to order something. Where the fuck is my phone? Where's my phone? Right in front of my fucking face. Right, hang on. Thank you, Frozen Handies. I do really appreciate that. Alright, hang on. OG Killer, how you doing? That's I wouldn't do that to you. No, I knew that generally meant a hell of a lot to you, that sword, so yeah. Alright, hang on. Spacey, how you doing, mate? Just putting my order in. Not now. Not now. Done. Cheers, Space. Not Space, yeah. Rose and Andy, I do appreciate it. I have got a can of beer, which I'll go and get and drink in the meantime. Because I didn't want to drink that if I didn't have any more. I got it. It's ordered. It's ordered, Frozen Andy's. Dave said I only got £2 left of my Google thing, but you can have it. Maybe you can have a whip round. And that's all right now. Thank you for it. Frozen Andy's done it. I do appreciate it, though. The drop said, got the epoxy drying on the knife scales. Fit so tight, I don't think I need pins. That's very good. Tell you what, Dropped, if we ever do one of these again, which we will, you do that fully steel knife, because I think a welded fully steel knife, and if you welded off all of the fucking welds so you can't see nothing but a fucking solid steel knife, that'd be the dog's bollocks, mate. That said, I'm in my caravan now. Bought a 4-bar 4 days before my move. That sword is in my by my bed. Yeah, nice. Frozen Andy said, "Come on, Mike. What do you want to get, buddy? Let's have a drink." No, I've got it. I've ordered it. Frozen Andy's. I've ordered the drinks. They're on the way. Thank you, Dave. So what I'll do in a second, I've got a pint beer downstairs. I'll go and get that pint beer so I can sit and drink that until this other shit comes. Actually, I'll go and get that now. Let me see if I've got a fucking... Maz, you have a good sleep, and I hope you recover soon and get over all your stuff, because, as I said, when I met you, you know, it was really good meeting you, but I could tell also that you're solid as fuck, so, yeah, you should be able to beat that. Pete said I used old chopsticks for the pins to mine. Did I say hello, Pete? Right, let me just put a video on while I run downstairs. It won't be long. I just got to go and grab something. Where's Jim's advert he made for me? Right, see you in a minute.
Found ya. Stay on the floor, shut your cake hole, and use your King Lears for once in your life, you fucking mug. It's a tough world out there for a grizzled East End enforcer. If, like me, you need quality accessories that you can rely on, get your ass down to Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium. Fucking wallop, son. Get your ass down, Mike's. He'll give you the quivers, he'll give you broadheads, and he'll give you aids. These novelty bayonet cocking aids are a worthy addition to any pistol crossbow setup. Excellent handmade gear at basement prices. Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium! I told Mike you'd buy him a coffee. Don't make me a cunt.
Made it back just in time. If I'm out of breath because I ran up the stairs. Right. Where are we? Fucking hell. Pete said I used old chopsticks. Oh, this stuff's not there already, is it? My camera's on outside. Right then, no worries. You're a proper mate. I love you, buddy. Been watching you for years. Not just not commented, as I've said. Is this Black Mouse so you can be my best man? Oh, gosh. I thought he fucking offered to buy that, but he was ever super fucking quick. Cheers. I better mess with Metallic. Tell her what I'm up to. Right. Where are we? Anyway, so don't ignore my jokes. Yes, exactly, my twin. I don't know if I'm supposed to be reading these out to everyone. I'm not ignoring them. Drop said, Roger that, might fuck around and do a welded bow anyway. Those machetes, like 18 bucks. Yeah, I reckon, because I know that you could, you'd be able to weld all that up without it ever fucking even, like, seeing any fucking welds. So that would be amazing looking. It would look like a fully steel knife, which it is, but, like, it's made out of one piece. Stop looking at your phone. Shut it, son. Oh, God. What was, Spacey said, dug out that cheap GoPro and Kit plan to sit and make a float rig as we chat. Oh, nice one, Spacey, nice one. So Penny, yes, Penny. Sorry, so me and Metallic watched The Housemaid today. Thank you, my queen. I do appreciate it. She said, I'm just messaging you the jokes. Don't read them out to try to make you laugh. Let me have a look at them properly now. But yeah, it's good. We quite enjoyed it. It weren't the way we thought it was going to go originally. I don't think. It's quite twisty, but good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Can't even see the jokes on here. What what vodka did I get? The cheapest one you can buy. The cheapest that money can buy, right? Saint said, I don't think I'll be able to do the Bowie build this challenge, but I'll be up for the spear though, if that's what we're doing next. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll do the spear next. However, if you haven't got many videos, I'll do one to fill the gap. I'll let you know soon. So if by the end of the middle of May, I've only got like Pete's and the drops, then maybe we'll I'll wait for you. Can you hear my camera? Anyway, I've got to keep looking at my phone. I've got to keep fucking making sure when the shit's coming. Get your photo ID ready. Fuck you. Fuck you, he's not seeing my ID. So yes, I've watched 2 episodes of Red Dwarf today. Oh, I'll tell you what I did, Penny, in the drop. You'll be interested in this. I'll have to fuck the phone for a minute. You'll be in. And Metallic, I meant to show you this today as well, but we was watching a film. So I treated the... I gave my citrus tree a lovely little treat today. What do you reckon it was? What do you reckon my lovely little treat for the citrus tree was today? I keep knowing the shit's going. They said I need some spearheads, deficient in long pointy things. Yes. No, I haven't pissed in it because the problem is it's still in the Wendy house at the minute. So if I piss in it, it might leak into the Wendy house. No, I let it out to have a little sunbathe. Gave it a little bit of sun today. Look how healthy that fucker is. That's been locked in a Wendy house all fucking winter. With just that little top bit exposed to the fucking sun. Them chairs are there. It'll stop Monty getting in there. I used to piss in my marijuana plants when I used to grow those 25 years ago. Lisa, get billhook machetes and mod them. They're full tang. Yeah, no, I've done that, Lee. Yeah, I know I have done that. See that one there? That there is made from a bill hook, and so is that one. Yeah. Frozen until I got to ask you, Mike, have you ever had any weird paranormal experiences? I've had weird experiences, but those was probably to do with booze and just, doing weird shit. If you mean like, paranormal, like unexplained stuff, the only thing I've ever had, I often think I see like people sat in rooms when they're not in there, but I think that's just how the rooms are set up. But the only thing I've ever had close to that was I stood in my kitchen once. I don't know how long ago it was, maybe 10 years ago. I stood in my kitchen, looked over at the front room. So I was looking down the hallway, and the front room door's that way, stairs are that way, front door straight ahead. So I'm looking towards the front door, and I saw, but I don't believe I saw this. Right? But I fucking know I did see it. I don't know what I think it was. My brain tells me I was imagining things. At the time, I nearly shit myself, though. Remind me about how I nearly shut myself today from someone scaring me as well. Anyway, staring down. No, I don't staring down. I just looked down the hallway, and I saw a shadow, full size, full person shadow, run out of my front room into the hallway, run straight at me, and as it ran at me, it disintegrated. That scared me so badly that I actually went, oh, like that. Because, you know, I saw something running straight at me and it just disappeared as it came towards me. But I've always told myself that, you know, it's just probably something I've damaged my brain somehow. Doing stuff I've done over the years. Hit on the head and booze and drugs, you know. I think I was imagining it. But I fully thought a shadow ran out of my front room, ran straight at me. Yeah, scared the crap out of me at the time. Properly scared me. So I said piss adds flavour, I suppose. Well, it's got a lot of the nutrients in that you need. Quantum reality. Do you know what, Lee? If I was going to believe anything, right, I'd believe that. I'd believe that was a shadow of energy of maybe myself running out of that front door, running out that door as a kid, and it's repeated itself back. I'm more into believing that than it's a ghost. You know what I mean? I could believe like repeated energy or something that's come back out somehow. I could believe that. Richard said, nightmare about a bear bypassing your tent, bumming you on the camping. Richard, you'll find that actually nearly happened. You happen to be the bear. So don't tell people about what happened while we was camping. That's supposed to be our secret. John said you're not getting productive sleep. Oh no, this was years ago. This was like 10 years ago that happened, right? Frozen said, just want to say, Mike, you're a good man. Regardless of your whole story, you're a good man, mate. Thank you. I can tell. I have super respect for you. I can tell you, mate, you're a proper bloke. Like years ago, love it. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I really do. It does mean a lot. That's still sending me these fucking jokes. Dave said, fuck's sake, Richard. Dave, that was Richard's fantasy that nearly became reality. There was only one bear where I was sleeping, and it happened to be Richard. Richard Strains. There weren't no straining that night. Thing is, he's not joking. I actually do put rape alarms on my tent fucking things. I put rape alarms on my. It's not in case someone tries to rape me though. You know. Dot says, so how do you almost shit yourself today? So while I was sorting out that tree, my citrus tree, I was fucking bent over, like moving it along, and then I think I was watering it. Someone suddenly come running up behind me, sort of going, ah! Fucking hell, I nearly shat myself. Turn around, it was Malk running down the garden, going, I need a piss. Someone was in the bathroom. She was running down the back garden to go piss behind the Wendy house. She had the fucking shit out of me today. Properly, my heart was going, boo. Yeah. Well, Frozen Undies, a lot of people would say that was a shadow person, but I don't believe that. I'd be more inclined to believe that it was some kind of like repeated energy. You know what I mean? I think that makes sense. Let me just see if this is this stuff being delivered. Oh, fuck, I left it up. I'm sure I did. And the lights come on again. No. How'd you get to the bit? Oh, there it is. I better be. They fucking says they're confirming my order. I better not open that booze for nothing. Your family, one has to piss so bad that it almost scares the other into shitting himself. Pretty much. I fucking did. I nearly shat myself. Where's the delivery? Where's this shithead? I know. I'm looking. I don't know. It's still saying confirmed yet. Oh no. Okay, it's not coming from between 10:15 and 20 to 11, so I've got plenty of time yet. Yeah, we're all right. No rush. No fucking rush. I'll just drink that nice and slow. Dave said, I used to see shadow people regularly until I stopped taking speed for days on end. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. And at the time, I hadn't been taking drugs or anything. So, yeah. It turns out they were Somalians and he can't spell. That's right. Have I just made my elbow bleed? No, I have, yeah. So I had a scab or something on my elbow. And he picked it. I felt like a blood blister. But he says some scientists say that the images recording the grooves anywhere and the right circumstances shows the recording. Well, that makes sense to me. That makes more sense to me than ghosts. You know what I mean? Repeating energy that's accidentally, come repeated itself back. Yeah, I could get behind that. Elbow period. Let's do another one, shall we? Have I ever had a dream of lost loved ones? I have, and it's weird. Yeah, they can be horrible. Yeah, I've dreamt about my dad. I had a dream last year about Mac dying, and that's fucking horrible. He actually died in my arms. That's fucking horrendous. That was a horrible fucking dream. That was like, I felt weird for like 3 or 4 days after that. Yeah. Yeah, fucking hell. Pepe, how you doing, mate? He said, do you know what one of my favourite lines from Left 4 Dead is? When Nick says, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, yes. Oh, gotta love being in the future, can buy booze without even leaving the cat. I know, but I don't know if that's a good thing or not, Dropped. A lot of people have said to me, delete that fucking app. Delete it. They said, YouTube's gonna bum you, considering you just showed a gory flash wound on screen. Let's get another one going. I'm gonna create a star of blood on my elbow, hopefully. Right now we'll go upwards. Oh no, I stopped already. Oh no, there you go. I don't think they're going to bum me, though, Shane. The reason I heard that, they say you can hear the potter's wheel in handmade pottery sometimes. But said, did you know that you're usually not born gay? I did not know that. No, I did not know that. No, it's all good, mate. That was only a dream. I can, it may have been harrowing at the time, but it's interesting how badly they affect you like that. Ronan said, I'm sorry for asking, Mike, but do you have any advice on losing your dad? Don't have to answer. Oh, I don't know. Because I had quite an odd relationship with my dad. So I fucking loved my dad, and I'm pretty sure he loved me. But, I fucking really, I loved my dad. He was my hero. But at the same time, I barely spoke to him, even though I lived in the same house as him. We're weird in my house. Very odd people. Yeah, I don't know, and like the whole situation of how he died and all that is probably the most stressful thing I've ever had in my whole entire life. But I don't know. The thing is, I know all I would say is that if you know someone who has had someone die, and they want to talk about it, let them fucking talk about it, because one of the things that used to really fucking piss me off about my family was they would all refuse to talk about it if you wanted to, because it's too depressing, it's too morbid, it upsets us too much. But if someone wants to talk about that fucking stuff, just let them fucking talk about it, because that's what they want to do, and that's how they can get over it and grieve. I wasn't allowed to talk about it to anyone. Yeah, it took me fucking ages to like, and I couldn't cry at first. I don't think. I don't know. Music made me bawl my eyes out. Pepe said, "What app we're talking about? Deliveroo, mate. Fucking Deliveroo." So I said, "No, you weren't born gay. You just sucked into it." Fuck's sake, I'm questioning whether that's you now. They said, "I believe we enter into another universe when we sleep and see through our eyes in an alternate your eyes." Yeah, sorry. I get you. When you're dreaming, you're dreaming about a different reality. Yeah, I could get behind that. I'm not saying I believe that's what happens, but I could get behind that. I do like the Mandela effect things, and I believe that I have been changing quite frequently. I think I've changed multiverses once a day for the past week. Do you know why that is? Because every day I go downstairs, I empty my mum's commode, and then I change her drink, right? A drink for night. And then I come back downstairs later, and it hasn't been done. I say to her every day, I've already done it. I remember doing it today. And when I look, I haven't done it. There you go. My tat said she'd be on in a minute. Penny said no. A lot of people gave the stomach. Okay. I'll have not a lot of people have the stomach for that, nor do they care enough. Well, exactly, Penny. Yeah, like because basically, when my dad was dying, it was during COVID. He couldn't go into hospital, so we had a hospital bed in our front room. He died in our front room. This was after the shadow thing, so it weren't him. So other people were working and stuff like that. So I did nearly all the caring for my dad. My sister helped a bit, and so did John help a bit. But I did probably 90% of it. And I even had up here, we set up like an alarm thing so that he had a doorbell ringer in the front room, and I had the bell up here. I have PTSD when I hear that bell now. That as soon as I hear that style bell, I get instant adrenaline rush and like this, like horrible, because sometimes I would be suddenly woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And don't get me wrong, I'll go straight downstairs and do whatever he needed doing. However, that sudden awake like that from this fucking noise. Yeah. I found it the other day, and I said to Mum, should we press that just for a bit of PTSD? Check that we're alive still. Penny said, not Penny, Frozen said, you have a mixer for the vodka, mate? No, I've got some mixer. I've bought some vodka and tonic. Doc said, you heard it here, folks. He's changed, bros. It said, I've had a Stella effect before. I sat drinking too much Stella and you can't remember what happened. I've had that all the time. So it said, music is a strong thing. Discovered Nirvana properly last year, even though I was born long after Kurt died. It's such an amazing genre. Yes, I'm glad you found music like that. It's lovely, Saint. When you find music that really fucking gets you, or and it really makes you feel something, that's a fucking beautiful thing. Yeah. Lee said, I swear it was a certain address when I was in a fire as a child, but everyone tells me differently. Very bizarre, isn't it? Very bizarre. Very bizarre, these things. That's all right, Frozen Undies. It's all right. And I don't mind talking about it either, because you have to. They said, I get that with load noises, brother. I get it, yes. Mum's all right. Oh, my mum's been put on those weight loss jabs, so she might be even better soon. She might finally better lose weight, and then that will help her be if it gets rid of her sleep apnea, it just helps her not be fucking falling asleep while you're talking to her. That's going to make a hell of a difference to her life. She might be able to start reading her Stephen King books again. You know what I mean? So yeah, she's on the way up, hopefully. Pepe said, random question, would you build a mega bunker for yourself if you could? Yeah, definitely, mate, definitely. Mother, how you doing, mate? Peach, how you doing? Yeah, I would make a bunker. I'd 100% make a bunker. If I had the money to build my own home, it would 100% definitely have a bunker in it. Fucking guaranteed, yes, 100%. The drop says, something in the way, Saint. Good shit, but legit. Fuck Team Spirit. They said a kitted up bunker would be brilliant. Hydroponics and the lot, yes. Saint said, have you got a favourite song or genre that just clicks in your brain? Well, I've got a lot. This is the funny thing with the Miley Cyrus thing with me, right? I don't have any interest in her like child era. The music, that music doesn't really do anything for me. However, all of her adult music, from the Bangers album, which she was about 20 something, 23 maybe when she did the Bangers album, up till now, she's about 30 something now, and she's 35 maybe. I fucking love it, and it makes me happy. And it's not the kind of music I would have ever fucking said ever in a million years I would have liked, and I didn't before. And the thing is, it's not all that genre. It's not that genre of music. It's more the way she sings. It's her, really. It's not that style of music, really. Although I must have a bit of a taste for that. But yeah, but I like, I really like No Doubt, Madness. Yeah. And I'm getting back into my 90s music now, because 90s music for years I couldn't listen to because it gave me a weird, there's a melancholy. Is it melancholy? It gives you, it was a feeling of, they weren't bad times. The reason listening to 90s music makes me sad, because that was probably one of the best periods of my life as an adult. And I know that I'll never be able to have that back, and never be able to have that mental state again, because I've destroyed it by doing the things I've done in my life. Then you grow up anyway. However, since I met Metallic, I've had some really fucking awesome times as an adult. You know what I mean? Sober and fucking brilliant. So now I find I can listen to some of that music now, because it's not quite as sad, because I know there are good times to be had. You know what I mean? Yeah. I couldn't listen to anything 90s, like British sort of 90s music. Not just that, a lot of 90s music. Pete said my home would have its own shooting range. Yeah, so would mine, Pete. Mine would have a shooting range and a bunker. Yeah. Lee said my missus has sleep apnea and I suffer from sleep paralysis. Scares the hell out of me. I bet it does. Frozen answered, went fishing today with my wifey to be. Caught salmon Friday. Oh, that sounds awesome. Blazer Military, how you doing, mate? It's a scientific study demonstrated most people can dream deliberately. Technique was to think about dreaming immediately before you sleep and try to remember all the details. Yes, I have a habit of, if I've been speaking about someone in the day, so say if I was having a conversation with my mother about someone, chances are, because I've been speaking about that someone, I'll dream about them that night. Not always, though, but I have vivid dreams nearly every night. You've had fucking food eating dreams lately, though. Thanks, dropped, come as you are, hits best, base at the start. Let's not do the Cold Steel thing, because that annoyed some people last night. Let's not do the Cold Steel thing again, please. There was a couple of people who messaged me after saying, fucking hell, I'll do my head in. So don't make me block Cold Steel for the evening. Genre doesn't matter. If it makes you feel something, it's good music. Exactly, dropped. Yes. Yeah, if it's not the genre, it's more the singer and how they sing and just what, sometimes, I'll be honest with you, sometimes I listen to music and I'm not really even listening to what they're saying. I'm just listening to their voice and, because a lot of songs, to be honest, are fucking gibberish anyway. A lot of them are. A lot of them, when you really listen to the lyrics, a lot of songs are fucking gibberish. Really. If you compared it to like a story, they're fucking gibberish a lot of the time. Dave said, not long found a singer who does rock goth covers. Amazing voice. Nice, I've not heard of them. Don't you fucking start. What did he say? I'm going to check this thing again. Right, 4 minutes. Right, nice. 90s went bad for me. Oh, well, yeah, well, exactly, Spacey. Pepe said, I had an idea of my own small island, that it's my own sovereign nation. Build a mega city underground to make it bigger, and the tunnels could even spread out through the sea. Yeah, nice. Please, has anyone heard Steven Seagal's Me Want the Punani? That's got to be funny. That's going to be your funeral playlist, fucking hell. I think I have heard that, but not like properly. Yeah, Chumbawamba, yeah. Yeah, knock me down, get up again. Yes. Yeah, I like that. 80s for me, the best. Worst time I had. The worst times until I had my kids. Yeah, tub thumping. Yeah, lucid dreaming. Yeah, I have very, very vivid dreams nearly every night. Mother, I don't think I have watched Zombie. No, I have watched Zombie Go Boom. So I'm just trying to catch up. I might have to skip a few comments if they're just like chatting to each other or just saying lucid dreams. There's no proven way to dream about whatever you want, though. If there was, I'd pick my dreams. Of course you would. Of course you would. Yes. I'd be having a good shag every fucking night. That's right. It wouldn't be. Saying, well, unless you're having them in real life, but you know, dreams would do me for now. So fake. Do you have a decent CD collection? Yeah. Would you like to see my latest CD buys? Tell you what, some of these haven't even been listened to yet. What we got up here, eh? What we got up here? Oh, I didn't buy this one, but I borrowed it off my mum. Metallica could hate this, but a bit of REM. Fucking CDs, right? Don't let no one tell you that CDs are fucking dated. They should make brand new CDs still. That's a brand new CD from 2025. Of Miley Cyrus's new album. I haven't listened to that one yet. Got that ready, and then I've got a bit of this is a fucking exclusive that you can't even buy. This is a bit of Hot Pearl Snatch, and that is by Cornish Bob. Actually, I got a whole set of his stuff. What else we got? We got Cornish Bob Halloween track, Hot Pearl Snatch demo. But yes, don't let any fucking body tell you that CDs are out of date. They still make them. If CDs were out of date, they wouldn't make them. Just an old CDs are dated. It's got a release date. Shut it, you. Oh god. I would like to dream about myself sleeping. So tired of working all night just to get up and do it again. Fuck's sake, Josh. I feel for you, mate. What's up with the would you buy a car? Something that Mother was doing last night, but I don't think. And then everyone else was joining in. But what they didn't realise it was irritating a couple of people, and I never said anything at the time because I didn't find out till afterwards. They said thousands of CDs and DVDs. My missus has way too many of both. I've got way more DVDs than CDs. However, my CDs aren't out now. I can't remember where I've put them. I think they're over there, actually. That's what Steve does, over there. Forgot about that. Less than a minute away. I'm still going. Do you want me to get a couple of CDs out so you can see the quality of my CD collection? Because I've seen them now. If they're where I think they are, which they are, we may regret this, but I'll get a couple of piles of CDs out. Right, hang on, this bloke's at the door. I'll be back in a second. See the quality of my CD collection, shall we? You can judge me on my CDs. So, would you like pile A or pile B? I might move my camera a bit. We'll move that back afterwards. Right. I've got my booze. Let's check it's in there actually. Right. I forgot which one's which. So pile B is this one, Penny. Okay. Are you ready for this? Maybe you can tell me who these are. Right, that is LaRue. If you've never heard of LaRue, you should do. No doubt. These are probably in some kind of order. No doubt. Madness. That's Miley Cyrus's first the modern adult albums. That's the first one I've heard I ever bought. Another one. Another one. I've got all of their ones now. No doubt. Everybody loves a bit of Bush. Kate Bush. That's Gwen Stefani on her own. Stereophonics. No doubt. That's that pile. So what else we got? There's a Fame here. No doubt. Gwen Stefani. Stereophonics. No doubt. Stereophonics. LaRue. Gwen Stefani's Christmas album, which was all shit. Tears for Fears. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly theme soundtrack. The Smiths. Oasis. A Beady Eyes CD out of a fucking paper. The Smiths. Madness. The Lot. You got Madness, The Lot, and then there's a white one of these, which is all of the B-sides, which is quite good. There are more. I've got more than that. That's just the ones that I can get hold of at the minute. Yeah, I love my CDs because, yeah, I think I've got everything the Smiths did. Okay, so out of like groups that I like a lot, I've got pretty much everything Madness ever did, everything No Doubt ever did, anything the Smiths ever did. I had most of what Oasis did up to a certain time, and then I stopped buying them. Pretty much everything Miley Cyrus has done from Bangers till now. Actually, everything. Yeah. Yeah, Good, the Bad, the Ugly, great soundtrack. I've got a couple of Ennio Morricone soundtracks. Yeah, brilliant. Right, there you go. That's some of my CDs. Right, Persia. But that's just some of them because I had to move all my CDs from where they were. Two more. There's that. Well, hang on. I'll show you the rest. Fuck it. While they're here. So we've got another Madness one. Travis. Stereophonics. I've got a lot of Stereophonics ones actually. I've got most of theirs. Miley Cyrus. Smiths again. Smiths again. And then that was No Doubt's latest album that came out in 2012. That's got 20 songs on it. Every single one of them was fucking decent, which is fucking amazing because often I bought other CDs and every song was shit. What was that CD I bought? I bought one recently and every fucking song was total shite. Let me just put these CDs back because they'll irritate me otherwise. Fucking boiling up now as well. Turn the fucking fan on. Right, I'm covered in fucking dust now as well. Right, oh god. Fanny said, here we are now going to the east side. Have I got a good stereo system? A good stereo system's no good for me nowadays because I'm so fucking deaf. They're the speakers I have. See them two? I had a surround sound, old style. I can't show you it. Let me take a picture of it. I had one of the old style 3 CD double. Hang on. There's something with a name on it. I can't show you. But I don't use the big speakers now because there's no point. But that will do surround sound for the telly. Now I listen to most of my music. I either listen through earphones now, or just on my computer. But my ears are fucked. There's no point having decent stereo because every other poor country will hear it. Do I like country music? Yeah. Well, yes. There are some. Yeah. Well, yes. I wouldn't say no to country music. There are some country songs that I like just from myself. There's some I've found with Metallic that I really like. Yeah. Oh, God. CDs are great, Saint said. For me, since I hate listening to ads every 5 minutes on Spotify when I listen to the same songs. Oh, yeah, because what I do... Hello, Evil and Evil Fool. What I do, I buy the CDs, I rip them onto my computer, and then I take those MP3s, put them on my phone, put them on my PlayStation, put them on my PC, and then I have access to them wherever I want, and I've got that CD as a file backup almost. If I ever lose all my music, I've still got the fucking CDs. So it's basically just having a backup that you can never really wipe off. Vodka's there. I'm going to finish my beer first. I'm going to have to mix all that shit. Oh, God, it's hot. I'll cool down a bit. Well, that was that done. Thank you, Frozen Undies, for the donation for that. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Come and have a chat and, They said I have a CD player, but never use it. Hang on, that's just shut up. A no DVD drive. Got a portable one. Most music I listen to is either downloaded on the phone. Oh, and also, the funny thing is, actually, so if I buy an album, I'll listen to it on my phone. Sometimes I'll just plonk the phone on here, behind my ear, my good ear, and just have it playing. Sometimes earphones, sometimes on the computer. However, a lot of the time I've got my drunk playlist that I listen to music, and that ads. But that drunk playlist, it's not well, it was a drunk playlist, it's just my playlist now. That has I think over 600 songs on it, and the music on there is very eclectic. It's just what I've heard recently that I like. And obviously I don't use Spotify or YouTube Premium, I'm a YouTube MP3 converter. What made you say, wow, hot dropped? You're not confusing the fuck out of me. Fucking boiling in here. So I'm just looking to the comments I missed. Pete said, I got some Ennio Morricone CDs, quality music from Western to Chi Mai, is that? You're never gonna be able to alphabetize them now. It's all right. I have them in piles. I have them in piles. You notice. See that must be all of the Smiths. Because I've got Motorhead CDs, Morrissey CDs. Yeah, but they're not all there. Some of them are under my bed. Evil Dogs Kitchen. Fair enough. Mother said, good video about the bodkin tips. Maybe you can make them point. It was just a demo just to show people how to make them. Because, you know, you could make them pointer if you want to. Yeah. You mean like longer taper on them? Yeah, of course you could. Of course you could. But it was just a quick demo just to show people how to make them. But yeah, I could put a definite longer taper on them. Yeah, so they're more. Yeah, they are more pointy. Yeah. So the angle is less like that and more like that. Yeah. Yeah, you could. But yeah, just knocking stuff up in 5 minutes. I've lost a lot of motivation for videos at the minute. I only did that because I just can't remember why. There was a reason. I was struggling with videos lately. Every single video I think, oh no, I can't be asked. And it's not that I can't be asked, I just think there's no point, no one will watch it, what's the point in bothering? It's what I actually think. Yeah. Maybe I'm slightly burnt out with videos. I think it happened when they was on about banning, you know, licensing the crossbows. Oh, saying about crossbows. I've done the draw, so I know who's won it now. The video will come on tomorrow. However, if people really want to know, I might be at a town tonight. I could tell you whether you've won it or not if you want to know. Or you could wait. Evil said not that way. She's chomping my nose when I try to kiss her. That's such so. Yeah, and the funny thing is, so that bodkin video I did today, it's quite this is the other thing that happens in a lot of videos I do lately. They seem to fuck up. So I filmed myself doing the tests, comparing standard bolts with bodkin bolts. Filmed the whole thing. Couldn't get the bolts back out the thing. It was making my hands absolutely kill. And then basically, because I stood too close to the target, they were penetrating exactly the same. Because at that distance, they probably would have just flown straight through anyway, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's annoying. What have I missed for the drop to say congrats to Cheryl? Oh, here's one. They actually, no, Tom and Cheryl actually were only in it because they're coffee supporters and maybe YouTube members. They got some points because of that. But they didn't put loads in this time. Tom's got to say that. Mother said, Mike, will you make the RPG video soon? I think it can bring some views. Yes, yeah, I'll try to. Lee, enjoy your medication if that's the way it goes. If you know what I mean, take care, Lee. If you come back, see you later, but good night if you don't. Blade said, gave all my music CDs to charity years ago. I had hundreds of them. Must have cost me over $1,000 over the decades. I just listen to music now on YouTube, music videos. Save so much space. Well, you do. You save space and you save money, but I just have this weird thing of... I know it sounds really fucking bizarre, right? But if I like a musician... Now, there's a different way to do it now, which I do. If I like a musician, I like to buy their physical media and listen to their music as a way of actually supporting them. Now, the best way to support a musician nowadays is to listen to their music on YouTube. Because that counts in the charts now, and also it counts in the charts, and also they get paid. So, yeah. But, yeah, I buy the CDs as a way of supporting them. And I know, you know, it doesn't even work like that, but... Saint said, might be late to this chat, but laptops removing DVD players is the biggest downgrade ever. I know. Me and Metallic had quite a bit of a conversation when I recommended a really good laptop, and then it turned up it didn't have a DVD drive, and I just assumed it would, because I thought they all did. Saint said, it feels like collecting art to me with the album covers. Well, Pete and Cookie, I can tell you, just to be fair, I can tell you whether you won or not. If you joined in, I can tell you whether you won. Or if you want to say a specific person, I'll tell you whether they won. Just as a spoiler from Tom and Cheryl, if you're watching, sadly you did not win. However, However, what I did do, I suddenly changed my mind and I did a second place and a third place. So there's now someone won that crossbow, someone also won a flashlight or maybe a knife. It depends what I've got lying around to give them. And someone's won a little package of like key rings and a card, and you know what I mean. Evil, you did not win. Cookie, you did not win. Pete, you did not win. None of you came second or third either, sadly. But yeah, it does feel like you're collecting art. Exactly same. Drop said, even so, dual wielding Sobets would be pretty badass until you're reloading. Well, you might be able to work out a way of doing the speed loaders. Evil people never win. Saint said, drop, have a full metal jacket, cadence, vinyl, purely for the cover. Yeah, I'm still a loser. It's good being a loser, isn't it? Congratulations to the losers. Welcome to the club. Rose, how's the pain been? Quite painful. However, I've run out now, which is a bit sad. I might have to get some more. This shit fucking does help my hands. That really does. But I've run out. But I won't be doing anything in the shed tomorrow. Well, Pete, you've always got the Bowie knife build to come. You know what I mean? As long as you followed all the points, there was extra points for safety when you was making stuff, and you know, safety squints will get your points taken off. You know what I mean? The drop said, ask Beck how being a loser is. Clearly it ain't all that bad. Yes, exactly. How were the winners determined? I got a pot full of some kind of tickets. I can't say the R word because you're not allowed to do those on YouTube. I got a pot full of little tickets, and I gave it to my nephew while I filmed him, and I said, take 3 tickets. I didn't tell him I was doing it. I just came downstairs and said, I need you to take 3 things out of this, tell me what they are. Filmed him taking them out and telling me. Pepe said, what safety did they use, if any? What's that, Pepe? Pot full of Sharon Tom's name. Shut up. They do make me laugh. Mike, do you think that comment saying George Spaff was inspired by your video is real? No, I believe that's real, by the way. No. I do actually believe that's real. Yeah, no, I do believe that's real, because there's no reason that bloke would say that, and he's commented on quite a few videos. Yeah. So apparently, if you'd like to know, so this is what someone told me today. Someone told me that they'd been talking to George Sprav about the Mark II Adder magazines, and supposedly George Sprav said the reasons that those Mark II magazines have an open sight on them is because of me, because of the video I did, saying that they'd be better if they had a magazine, a sight on it. I don't know whether that's true or not, but yeah, quite interesting. Apparently, I'm the one who did it. Over-the-counter ibuprofen coding from Boots Brother works a treat. Or Nurofen Plus. Nice. Road hunted Mike. Been missing my boy so much. My dog. Lost him 5 years ago. It was with me since I was 5. Ah, fucking hell. Yeah, well, that would be hard. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Pepe said you get extra points for using safety in videos when they're making things. Yes. What safety did they use, if any? Goggles, gloves, not doing safety squints. You know. Jot said he printed all the names out and had a strong curry, then bent over from a few feet away. I've got the splatter one. That would be a hell of a way to do a fucking giveaway. No, I've still got a barrel, like a fucking big tub of tickets from before, and I just use that every time. I know it's got certain numbers in it. You know, like 1. It's got 1 to 1,000. Because the problem is, what I had to say, it's got more than 1 to 1,000 in it. Because I had to say to Lay, if you pull one out that's over like 300, you'll have to do it again. But lucky he didn't. Yeah, if there's points for being safe. Yes. Darius, how you doing, mate? Cheers, you alright? Oh, fuck off. That wasn't what I thought it was it? Hang on. Fucking little bastards. Fucking little cunts. Hang on. Sorry, doing a little experiment here. I thought there was a dead fly in my fucking pint. Because I've seen the little bastards flying about. Oh, look, yes, there fucking was. Little fucking cunt. I was still going to drink it. Fuck it. Ah, no, it wasn't a fly. What is that then? There's just been a bit of dirt on something. No, it wasn't a fly because when I just squashed it, it didn't do nothing. Right, I'm going to put that on there anyway. Well, I wasn't going to, I wasn't going to drink, but I don't know. The urge has been getting into me and getting into me and getting into me and getting into me today. And then I just, my my deciding factor was that if someone would donate 10 quid tonight, I would drink. And lo and behold, someone did. Pretty much as soon as I asked. He wasn't, but then he got a donation, yeah. So we can all thank or blame Frozen Undies for that. So cheers. only safety I didn't use was respirator. No, I saw you dropped. I saw you. Yeah, you don't lose no points, mate. You don't lose no points. Saint said, just looked at vinyl printing because I thought it'd be interesting for the Spyroverse. Gets into the thousands pretty quickly for studio grade stuff. So scratch that. Yeah, it would be interesting to do some like vinyl stuff, but no, I've never been into vinyl. Why was I so pissed as in angry this week? I don't know, dropped. I've just been really frustrated. I feel like I can't get nothing done. I feel like at every point I try to do something, I'm always foiled at every opportunity. That if I decide to like do something, guaranteed something will come up. So even if I just sit there to watch a film, halfway through that film, someone will ring me up and ask me to do something. Which fair enough, I'll do it. But I am a bit of a moaning bastard. But that doesn't stop me doing these things. This is the thing with me. If I'm pissed off, you will know it. However, I'll still do it. I'm not one of these people who moans and then doesn't do it. I'll moan and then I'll still do it. I don't think it's a midlife crisis, Paul. Not even so. Do I laugh? No, I don't know. It's just been, mate. As I said to my dad, maybe I've been home too long. Maybe I need to get away again. You know what I mean? But I think it partly is now. I think it's because I've got used to going around metallics, and then when I'm there, the pace of life is very different to here. It's not that different, you know. Well, it is different, but it ain't. But you know, there's sort of less responsibilities, and you know, I don't know. Still have to do stuff. Don't go around there and DOS for a couple of weeks, but yeah, I don't know. I've just been really pissed off. How about trying balloon shoot roulette for the next raffle draw? No, there's no R draw for the free giveaway, paid for giveaway. They do it in the US, and you make a video of it too. Write the names on confetti. No, but good idea, Blaze. What beer am I on? I've got a San Miguel, but I'm also drinking vodka. Thanks, I'd still love to see some old VHS stuff if you haven't forgotten. The video of your granddad still plays in my head. Yeah, we're doing it. The metallic effect, yes. You're so you're bored, maybe. Well, Lee, I did think about seasonal affective disorder. I'll tell you the other thing. Also, I'll tell you the other thing could be though. I don't go out when I'm at home. So since I've been back since February, I have been out of this house twice. So there's probably the core reason why I start to go a little bit mad when I've been here too long. Now, because I don't like going out around here. I don't. It's hard to explain. There's a lot of reasons I don't like it. And I don't, you know, I could go out and I just don't like. I don't like going out and talking to people around here. And it's not because they don't like me. It's because they do, and I have to fucking talk to every fucker. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. I dread it. Anyway, so I don't go out when I'm at home. So me going out. If I say I've been out today, that means I've been in the garden or the shed. That's it. So I am only seeing 3 parts of the world right now. This house, my back garden for like 5 minutes, and the shed. So I don't really go out. So it might be that. Sir Oddbod of the Diarrhea. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you on. Drop said, my brother was just telling me today how he's got anxiety because he's essentially been alone for 15 years. And now he's around people. Yeah, well, it sort of does your head in. Yeah, totally dropped. I can totally get that. Because when I stopped drinking, and I still don't, so I think what it is I had years of being, I was an alcoholic from about the age of 15 to 21, right? And I used to do some absolutely mental, demented things. And then when I gave up drinking, overnight when I, got out of prison, stopped drinking, and overnight didn't go out for years at all. I used to but working's different. It's different about work. It don't count. But socially, where I live, didn't go out at all anymore. And that's why I started watching loads of films, getting into my films, because I would spend money on DVDs. And I think even now, I still have this habit, this thing inside me that doesn't want to go out around here because I spent so many years not going out around here because I was avoiding. Because the problem is, if you was an alcoholic and then you go back to all the places where you used to drink, all the memories of drinking. You know what I mean? So it's a good idea to try and avoid that. It does help to avoid those situations. Hanging around the places that made you an alcoholic or where you were an alcoholic isn't going to fucking help. So for years, I still haven't like an aversion to even walking up the shops around here. Now, when I'm around Metallics, I'll go anywhere on my own and do anything because I know that I haven't done anything funny around there and no one knows me. You know what I mean? And I don't get judged, good or bad, because most of the people I see fucking love me. But at the same time, I still don't want to really... It still has associations with old times. Old times and old crimes, as Stephen King says in the Dark Tower. Yeah. I'll be 46 this year. I'm 45 right now. Are you doing a late night shift? Maybe, Rich. I don't know. I might stay until 1 and then just have a quiet drink on my own. I don't know. Drop said, I get that way too, Mike. Go for a walk. Still don't need to talk to people, but you're outside of the fish tank. Thing is, Drop, though, I said to Matak, I might go down the woods. I find it extremely boring. I hate walking around on my own because do you know what it does? It gives me time to think. Do you know what I don't need? Time to think. I don't need any time to make my brain start thinking. That's what, but I appreciate it, Dropped, and that would help. So it's okay when I go at my times, I'll go for a walk down the beach or whatever, or wherever in the woods or whatever, it's nice. You know what I mean? But yeah, around here, I think I go down the woods and then I just don't enjoy myself. I don't like it. I find it boring, and I feel like I shouldn't be there, like I'm doing something wrong. People said if it's close-knit community, what you say 9 in the morning will be known by everyone by dinner. Oh, exactly. Love says, speaking of sobriety, I'm trying it these days, and I'm in my first days. I didn't know you drank, mother. Well, I hope you can carry on. If you're trying to stop, I hope you can succeed, because I know it's hard work. But here's a little bit of advice for anyone. Anyone who knows someone who drinks too much, they will not fucking stop drinking until they want to. You can do everything under the fucking sun to try and make someone else stop drinking. They will never stop drinking until they want to. And often with an alcoholic, they won't stop drinking until the absolute motherfucking worst thing happens. That's the only thing that will stop them. They have to hit fucking ultimate rock bottom to stop. And that's normally something quite bad, sadly. That suddenly, you know, they think, shit, I've gone too far now and I ought to stop. You know, and if you don't at that point, you're probably just darn it. But no, mother, I hope you're right, mate. Drop said, you said all the while sat in that room drinking, you don't have a hang-up. You have social anxiety. But no, don't get me wrong. No, I do have that. Yeah, no, I do have social anxiety. But it depends where I am. I do around here. Because I'm all right. When if I have to go to London, I'm fine with that. It's just around here. Saint said, there's a guy who carries acid in his pocket where I live. Pricks like that are the reason I don't like going out in town centres. Yeah, fuck that bullshit. Yeah. Gavin, how you doing, mate? You right? Stop being a shut-in, says the shut-ins. Yeah, exactly, Steve. That way. Things was different then, Gavin. Definitely, mate, definitely. But, don't get me wrong. They was quite interesting days. There were some interesting things that went on. It's just, I don't know, I just can't be asked with a lot of people now. Do you know what I mean? Jock said, I walk in the yard all the time. Should be peaceful. But I'm the one who manages it, so I end up thinking about shit like, damn, there's a dead tree. Didn't know that. Missed that spot. Yes. Not living dead, yes. Can you find a shooting range to distract me? Well, I could shoot in my back garden. I can shoot in my back garden. Mum said no drinking, never tasted a drop of alcohol. Sobriety from porn. Oh, okay. Okay. So, again, I hope that is a very different thing to try and stop. Yeah, no, I'm sure you'll be all right, Mother. I'm sure you'll be all right, mate. He's right. Both my parents are drinkers. It wasn't fun to watch growing up. Now, you can't stop them. And do you know how I know that? Because my mum and dad tried for fucking years and years and years and years and years to stop me and Malcolm drinking. They gave up drinking. They made sure there was no booze in the house. They stopped giving us money. And then, it got to the stage where we was getting done. And then I had a social worker, and her fucking life's mission was to try and stop me drinking. And they made me do like these a prison visit where it like tried to scare you straight and that kind of shit. And that that didn't work. And I had to go to there's a place called the Haylaker unit, which is that's a secure mental hospital, and they wanted me to talk to a psychiatrist, and I had to go there for a day, and I think that was to try and scare me, and all shit like that, and it don't work, unless you want to stop, you're not gonna, but you have to hit rock bottom to stop. You don't have to, but that's usually what stops someone who's got especially with alcohol. I don't really know so much with drugs. It's probably similar. But usually with alcohol, they have to hit fucking rock bottom. Like lose everything or go to prison or something. Or, something really, really bad happens. Or, some kind of car crash, where they've been drink driving or something, And that's the only thing that fucking stops them. So that's like the only way to learn is to have like something really bad happen to you. Drop, so that reminds me, measured my range today, 61 metres, that's a lovely distance. Luke said, is there a Sobek limb upgrade? I've seen doubling the limb or putting £120 limb on. I don't know if there's an official limb upgrade, but look, the thing is, I don't think you need £120 on it. The thing is, I think people go way too heavy. You don't need that kind of... If you wanted to go heavy on that, I reckon no more than 90 is needed. You don't need to go that heavy. It's like that £275 fucking £275 limb on an adder. You do not need that kind of power. 120 is fine. However, there are options. Gavin says same as mine, bro. God rest his life. It's a shame, isn't it? But they won't stop. Real Digital said, I don't have a weed problem. It's the other people who have a problem with it. Pete said, I quit going out when I stopped door work. Too much drugs and sense of violence. Bought a treadmill so I could walk in peace. That's what I got there, but I do workouts now. But I totally get you there, Pete. Yeah. No, fuck going into town. You know, like a night out. Fuck that bullshit. Also, Mike doesn't like his area because of those old memories of getting drunk and running naked through the local bowls club on the 60-plus ladies' day. No, they won't leave him alone. You're not far off the truth there. You're not far off the truth there. There is a bowls club up our way. I don't know if I ran through it naked. However, you know. It's basically my dad quit drinking and smoking not long after divorcing my mum. 40 years. Oh, that's good. Yeah, nice to have you on, Gavin. Nice to have you on, mate. Yeah. Open my vodka in a minute. Yeah, you know, I like the old days. You know, it was interesting times, but at the same time, sometimes you do too much, it fucks you up a bit. Anyway. Evil said my mum's alcoholic brother died alone in a high rise because he was a drinker. Still never stopped my mum. No, that's it. It doesn't. It don't stop people. It don't stop them. It don't stop them. But then there's a lot of things like that. You would have thought everyone in my house might have stopped smoking after my dad died of lung cancer. No, none of them. Well, Jim had already been trying anyway. Malc had already been trying to stop. But like Rachel and Mum, no, they don't. Richard said, I thought you pissed off the local monks by shooting fireworks out. Now, that did happen. That did happen. I won't say the place because that'll give it away a bit. But well, the thing is, Rich, we were trying to piss them off, but it made them more fucking. Well, we thought they was chasing us because they was coming after us. Weren't they? Wanted to give us a fucking present. They probably thought these fireworks was a lovely display we was doing for them. Luke said, do you like your bows? Wouldn't a bow be faster than an adder or Sobek? I suppose if you was trained at a bow, you might be able to shoot a bow quicker than a magazine crossbow. Yeah, maybe. But you'd have to train it. Because that's the thing with crossbow. It's more like shooting a gun. So as long as you know how to aim a gun, you can aim a crossbow. It's more like shooting a gun. So it's a bit simpler. Anyone can do it. Whereas anyone can technically shoot a bow. Being accurate with a bow is a completely different thing, though. I am not accurate with a bow, but that's down to laziness. So I know the technique you're supposed to do to be accurate with a bow, but I'm too lazy. Basically, to be accurate with a bow, you have to shoot it exactly the same every time. But, you know. He even said, today is also the anniversary of my cousin's death. He overdosed, then got stuffed in a bag and dumped in the Scottish country. Fucking hell. Oh, what? Because, like, yeah, like, I know I get you. So, yeah. There's like hiding, like, the body sort of thing. You know. One of our old mates, Twitching, died in a, I think that was in like a squat or something. Heroin overdose. Died and was just left there, I think. Yeah. Luke said, what's the best site for the Sobek? Where'd you get? Well, see, this is the thing, Luke. I quite like open sites because they're quicker. There's less fucking about with an open site. So the sites that come with it depends what you want, Luke. But I don't. Literally all of my crossbows would have open sights on them because it's fucking quicker. Real Digital said, to alcohol and drugs, I've lost the mum, dad, 2 aunts, 5 uncles, cousins, another uncle murdered because of drugs. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, you've had a hell of a time with it in your family then. Yeah. Frozen Andy said, I know it's off topic, but I love Luke Combs. For me, it's so emotional. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of his songs on Metallic's like drunk playlist that we listen to. Yeah. So Gavin said, film tonight, Night of the Living Dead or the remake. I'd say the remake. Let's put it to the chat. Remake or original? Remake or original? I'd say the remake. I think the remake, in a way, is slightly better for just more modern audiences. It's better paced, I think. And don't get me wrong, the thing with the remake of Night of the Living Dead is essentially Romero's own remake anyway. Because he actually asked Tom Savini to direct it for him. So it's not just a random remake. It's essentially George Romero remaking his own film, but he got Tom Savini to direct it. And you don't forget, Tom Savini did all the special effects for Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead. So, you know, probably Night of the Living Dead. So it's like an official one anyway. Wouldn't a laser be better than a scope? Yeah, maybe, Drops. I never really thought about it. Remake. Dave says remake. Oh, both are good, though. No, Gavin, don't get me wrong. Both are good. I just think sometimes the remake's a bit better paced. Sir Oddbod said I did. Sir Oddbod of the Diarrhea. I did a Robin Hood shooting my bow. And the arrow hits. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, goes into the shot. Yeah, nice. Make your own, then watch all three. I feel for you, man. I haven't lost as many people, but drugs and booze made my childhood suck. Yeah, that's a shame. Oddbot said, all original, no remakes. The originals have better atmosphere. Flight of the Phoenix, original or remake? I don't think I've seen either of them. I've seen Flight of the Navigator. Frozen Mike, still waiting, mate. You're gonna do my best man. You ask me about a week before I have to do it. I'll sort you out. Just don't make me think about it till then. I won't say no. Just don't make me do it. Just don't make me think about it until like a week before. Otherwise, I'll have less hair than I have now. Dave said there's pretty good redub of Night of the Living Dead, and they have daft English accents. Gavin said we used to watch it years. No. I'll tell you what you need to watch then. You need to watch either Bad Taste or Brain Dead, or Revenge of Billy the Kid. Look up Revenge of Billy the Kid. False. Did we? Was you? Hang on. It's all right. Trying to make sure I don't say too much. False said I lost my family to drugs. Took too many. Can't remember where any of them live. I'd say. Original Dawn of the Dead. The original Dawn of the Dead is my favourite zombie film. Yeah, no, Gavin, I do remember. No, I remember. I do remember, yeah. In this fucking room. It was in this room. Oddbod said, like, for my job, I used to duplicate videos of Bad Taste. Nice. Yeah, I've got Bad Taste on DVD. Gavin, let me see if I can find it. If you can't remember this one, I'll see if I can find it for you. The Revenge of Billy the Kid. Oh, fuck, I need to write where to watch. I wonder if it's on YouTube. Right. All right. Go on YouTube. Check it's all on there. Right, Gavin, watch this tonight. Ignore everything, watch this. And if I had it on VHS back then, you would have definitely seen it. It was this room. Gavin, it was this fucking room. It was this room. I have been in and out of this room over the years, but I'm back in it now. Am I back? I noticed I was stuttering then for some reason. Right, check out that link. Revenge of Billy the Kid. Fucking awesome film. Yeah, Bad Taste is New Zealand. No, so Dave, Brain Dead is the zombie one. Bad Taste is the aliens one. I did, yeah. All right, let me show you something, Gavin. This will make you fucking laugh. All right, this will make you fucking laugh. Hang on. just need to find. I've got to find something quickly. Hang on. Hopefully, it is on here. Right, just give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, I bet I can't find it now. There's a picture of me, Monkey Boy, and Russell sat in here in like 1995 on the corner sofa. I can't remember where it is now though. It might have been on my brother's account. I can find it. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, it must have been from like 95, 96 or something, that picture. Nah, I can't find it. They were good old days, weren't they? Let me just look up. I'll look on maps one quickly. Right, hang on. Nah, if I find it, I'll save it for another time. Am I frozen again? Why is my screen frozen? Right, is my screen frozen for you lot, or is it just me? It's weird. Right, my screen is frozen. Right, still ain't back. Fuck it. Right, I'm on my phone. My PC's fucked up. Right, when I can get back onto PC, I'll come back. But yes, you have to have me like this. Can you hear me all right? Hang on, I might be covering up the mic. Fuck's sake. That's exactly the same it was anyway. Ah, Christ. Yeah, sorry. Take your masks off. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Right, now I'm back now. I'm going to be on all screens. All right, let's get the comments up. There you go. There you go. There you go. How do I get rid of that? Fuck's sake. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what happened there. Did Gavin decide on what film to watch? Gavin, definitely click that link if you're still there, though. I don't know what happened there. Fuck it. Yeah, that was a very different screen, wasn't it? There was an echo. Oh. Right, where are we? Oh, hang on. Gavin, are you watching vertically? So I'm doing the live stream horizontally and vertically. So if you go back onto my channel, you can watch it that way if you want, and then you can see more of the screen. Right, where am I? Great Community said, ever seen Sword and the Sorcerer? I'm pretty sure I have. I'm pretty sure that I watched it on recommendation of Richard Weaponsmith. I can't remember. Fucking sure I have, though. This is why we wear a helmet, Gavin. Pretty sure I have seen that. Fair enough, Gav. I was just going to say, there's two different ways you can watch. You can watch vertically, or you can watch wide. But if you turn your phone, I don't think it'll change it. You'd have to go back, go onto my channel, find the widescreen one. The widescreen one, the description, the name of the title won't have a little phone on it, if that makes sense. Pete said, great film, Blades. I've no quarrel with you. He's mine. Now we have a quarrel. The doctor says, still haven't watched The King Arthur with What's-His-Face and Miss Swan. I know what you're on about, Doctor. I know what you're on about. Sword and the Sorcerer is epic. The three-bladed sword is nuts. I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen that. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. No. I can't remember seeing a three-bladed sword anywhere. Excalibur. So, Gavin, I don't know if you can see it. See that sword there? That's one I made, and that is based on Excalibur. And I based it on different sort of descriptions of what it's supposed to look like. But yeah, no, the film Excalibur, great film. Yeah, I bought that about 3 years ago. First time I'd ever seen it. Very good film, that, isn't it? Yeah, Gavin, if you watch a film later, watch that one I linked earlier. Revenge of Billy the Kid. I'm pretty sure you would have seen it around here. Yeah, I made that. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, Christ. Sorry, I did that right down the microphone. Right. What way are you watching? You're watching. Are you watching this way now? So, can you see both my hands, Gavin? Or can you see neither of them? If you can see both my hands, I can show you the sword widescreen. Right. Oh, Keira Knightley. No, I haven't seen that one. The one with Clive Warren in it. as fucking what's his name used to like to call him. Not Clive Owen, Clive Warren. Anyway, the sword I made. So I've done some like fancy work on the end. You see like the pattern there, and there's patterning on the sheath as it goes along. That's the bit that hangs off your thing. There's a knuckle duster logo with WC for Weapon Collector. You've got WC 24, so that's Weapon Collector 2024. King on that side. And then, oh, that makes a nice sound. This is sharp as well, so you have to be careful with it. Oh, I think it's slightly sharper one side than the other. Yeah, it's sharper this side than it is this side, but it is sharp on both sides. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? There's the guard. That polishes up lovely. Thank you, Sir Oddbod. Yeah, this is my version of Excalibur. Let's listen to that going in the sheath and out again, shall we? Because I know a lot of people have a thing for that. That's how perverts have a thing for swords being drawn. There you go. There you go. I won't mess around about it too long because, you know, drinking and that shit with sharp swords, it's always a bit of a risk. Oh, yeah, I made that. I've got a video of myself making it. If you look on my channel, look up Excalibur. Do you know what it is, Gavin? It was just over the years of always wanting stuff and basically not being able to afford it. So I started coming up with ideas how to make things and also talking to people on here. Like my mate came up with the idea of what to use to make that. Because I make swords and that without all the blacksmithing, because you can do it without the blacksmithing. He even said, I've named your swords Lola. Nice. La 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 Lola. I used to meet with a druid leader, King Arthur, and his Excalibur sword was beautiful. Nice. Right. The drop said, I mean, if I went around saying I was an emperor, because some moistened bin had loved the cemetery, people wouldn't put me around. You know what? We used to watch that back in the day as well. Dave said, I'd love a bronze sword based on ancient Greek ones. Well, who's the teacher? No one. I learned it either from just wanting to make these things and having no way to do it, or basically just looking up, like, watching the odd video online. But like that was just for the level work. I had watched videos, but no one ever really showed me. Most of it was just looking up stuff and wanting to do it. Pete, lovely having you on, mate. But you did not win the giveaway. Yeah, it was just wanting stuff that I can't get hold of, because it's not you can get hold of stuff like that, but it's really fucking expensive. So it's cheaper a lot of the time to make it yourself if you've got the capabilities. I'll show you something I made recently. So we're doing a thing online called the Not Forged in Fire. You know the TV. Have you ever seen the series Forged in Fire? Well, we're doing Not Forged in Fire. So you have to make a knife without a forge. And there are ways to do it. So I'm doing a little competition with about... Good night, Pete, by the way, if I didn't tell you good night. I'm doing a competition with about 7 other people to make a knife without a forge. I give them the parameters of what they got to do. And then whoever wins, if I win, the second place person will get this knife. So basically, whoever wins gets this knife that I made. So this is the one I made recently. So I made the leather sheath, put some leather pattern work on it. I got a better stamp now that actually says Weapon Collector on it. So that's the knife there. Nearly mirror finish. Yeah, quite nice, isn't it? But I never used to do level work, so I quite like doing level work now. Have you, Dave said, have you done the draw for the... I have, sadly, Dave. Would you like to know if you won or not? I won't tell you who won, but I can tell you whether you won or not. Thank you, Gavin, by the way. Paul said, your mother is a hamster and your father smells of elderberries. 5-minute epoxy is still not cured. Fuck me, yes. Bob said, is every blade on that show actually forged in fire? Well, yeah, who knows? Hell's bells, that stamping isn't good, isn't it? Yeah, when you look at the old one to that, that's my actual fucking logo that's on my merchandise t-shirt. I won't be able to get it to focus because I can't stop fucking moving. And also, as long as there's a bit of the background still showing, it won't do it. No, it's nearly done it. But yeah, it's a lot better, isn't it? Well, I made the other one. It's a nice stamp, isn't it? Blades Militaris, it actually did shoot sword blades in real life. It had a compressed air cylinder in the handle. Oh, this is the blade that shoots the 3 blades out. So I bought a gorgeous knife. How do you put the brass studs into the leather case? So they come as like a nail essentially, and you drill a hole, put it through, put the washer on, clip it off, and then pin the end over. But I made my own tool. So basically this tool has a little divot in it. But once you've cut it off, you just put that divot over the end, hit it down, it rounds it over. You could buy the tools, but I thought, fuck it, I'll just make one. It's cheaper. Dave said, I know I haven't. Laughed my arse off. Don't have the luck. So, sadly, Dave, you did not win. However, seeing as I know how much you want a fucking Sobek, I'm not promising yet. However, Dave, I know how much you want a fully kitted out Sobek. If they bring the licenses in, and I want to get rid of mine, you can have my fully kitted out Sobek for a price. Sorry, I sounded like sorry, it made it sound like I was giving you it. I'll sell it you, but at a good price. Good old days, weren't they, Gav? Good old days. No, exactly. Yeah. We could tell some fucking stories, couldn't we? Yeah, no, I loved it, mate. Great time. Spacey said, if I ever do more tins, I should do you one with your logo. Yeah, I would love that, Spacey. I'd love that. The Drop said there's a gun in Borderlands that shoots exploding swords. It's called the Sword Explosion. For fuck's sake. Doesn't make you laugh, doesn't it? Ugh. That's the kind of thing, though. If you're going to make fucking fancy guns, make one that does mental stuff. I don't know what my next knife's going to be. Oh, I do want to make the knife from Metal Gear. I do want to make a knife from Metal Gear, but I don't know when I'll get around to doing that. Thank you, Gavin. Glad you like it, mate. Yeah, I'll show you more of it. But as soon as I'm getting drunk now, I got to watch out. Keep on getting all the sharp knives down. Like these lot, I've seen them for fucking thousands. Danny. And he said, hi, Mike, how's it going? Shakira said hi, but she's looking at Nazis for some reason. Danny, I've done the draw for the giveaway. Would you like to know who won? I can tell you whether you won or not, but I can't tell you who won. All right? So, Danny, would you like to know? And there's going to be a video on tomorrow actually showing who did win. But, Danny, I can tell you who won if you want. Hello, Shakira, by the way. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Dave said, Cole was happy to help out, mate. I couldn't complain. I had one delivery about a week ago. No my luck. I appreciate you that you did join in. What's the beverage? Vodka and tonic now, Danny. She said they're sexy. What kind of Nazis are these? I don't want to get too deep into this, but are they like 1940s Nazis or are they, what you'd call neo-Nazis? There's two very different things. Danny, I did the draw for the giveaway today, and you won. You won it. The actual draw. To start with, is she into smartly dressed like uniforms then? Like sake. Fair enough. Congratulations, Danny. Danny won the crossbow. You'll see the video tomorrow. Yeah, you won it, Danny. I was keeping it. What I was going to do, I wasn't going to tell you till you came on either tonight, or I was going to wait until you saw the video so you had a surprise. Yeah. Slung shit warrior. Paul said, wet and dry emery cloth is better than paper. When it gets clogged, you can wash the paper out, keep using it. I don't know what people even know about now. Oh, how does the leather stamp work? Is it like a cattle branding with a red-hot stamping iron? Do you need to get a volunteer to brand them with the logo on their arse cheek? Oh, do you know what? Do you know what, Blaze? Back in the day, Gavin would know this, we probably would have got a few people to fucking burn that shit in. I mean, I probably would have had it on myself as well. I probably would have burnt myself with that. No, for leather, all you do is wet it slightly, and then I clamp it in the vice. Do the vice round, clamp it in. Yeah. But you can heat it up and burn stuff with it. Oh, take you. I love you too, Danny. You've won, mate. You've won. I'll sort it out for you soon. Thanks, it's just Kira. Nice. What, the SS uniform or the crossbow? No, the crossbow. So, yes. I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. The video will go on, I can't remember what time, but the video will go on tomorrow with the actual draw. But I thought I'd wait and see if you came on. I'd tell you tonight as a little surprise. Jock said, when I see you, by all means, brand me with my... See, that's the thing, Jock. I know you would. I know you would. That's right, Danny. You won. To be honest, you put the most entries in. That's how you win. If you put more entries in everyone else, you're more likely to win, aren't you? Just by the odds of it, and you did. Love you, mate. I would get it and show you it and tease you with it, but I better not. Because if I hold it up, YouTube might think it's a gun. Yeah, Papa, yeah, so Hugo Boss did design the uniforms. I was talking to Metallic about that the other day because we watched The Zone of Interest. And obviously that's set in like World War II. Well, it's fucking a concentration camp. And because she didn't know that Hugo Boss designed the uniforms. I don't want an SS uniform. I'm trying some weird stuff. But there's limits. No, I'm into some weird stuff, but there are some limits. Fuck's sake. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. Got to look back through the comments now. I was going to do something. I don't know. Eva said they were clothed by Hugo Boss himself. Nazi uniforms are quite flattering to the wearer. I was saying to her, you can, if you watch it, you can actually see how sort of like they're very different to a lot of other uniforms. Take care, Gavin. Love you too, mate. Love you too. I hope you have a good evening, mate, and your missus. And you go get watching that film. Try and watch The Revenge of Billy the Kid. But if not, remake of Night Living Dead. Take care, you two. Take care. Yeah, we'll have to sort something out one night. Have a catch up, maybe. If I'm ever out and about somewhere and we got the opportunity, I'll let you know, definitely. Right? Take care. See you later. Good night. Shakira, how you doing? Glad you're all right. I've got vodka at the minute. I've got donated a tenner so I can get a bottle of vodka. Yeah, go and enjoy your film, Gavin. Hope you enjoy it, mate. Speak to you later. Hope you're doing all right, Shakira. What you been up to today? Looking forward to a bit of vodka. I like a bit of vodka. Yeah, so I'm not great, to be honest. Thank you, I appreciate it. I was going to ask how you was, but I didn't know whether, unless you said about it, I didn't want to mention it in case it's private. You know what I mean? But no, I hope you're all right. Yeah, because obviously Danny did let me know about that. But I was the problem with me, right? I don't mind live streaming that, but I can be really weird when it comes to like phone calls and that, and I don't know, I'm fucking just fucked in the head really sometimes. So yeah, but he had messaged me. Whoever said the Italian uniform had a black shirt and grey trousers would have been better than matte uniforms, but you know the black shirts, not the black uniforms. Wow, exactly. Not sleeping, and he got called his full name. And he get called his full name. They're not sleeping. Thanks to Daniel. Danny, you got called Daniel. You got called Daniel. You must be in trouble. Anyone ever calls me Michael, I know I'm in trouble. AI generate some images. Oh, what? Are you making Danny dressed in uniforms, are you? Nice. Nice. Why not? Hey, why not? Why not? Blur his, oh no, I was say blur his face, that sends me, I'll show everyone on the stream. Evil said, like I said, Hugo Boss himself designed and made him. His style is very original back then. Well, that's, yeah, well, exactly, Evil. Well, this is what I was saying. I was talking to Metallic about it when we watched The Zone of Interest. There's SS in that and Nazis. And so I said to her, did you know that their uniforms was designed and made by Hugo Boss? She said, no, I didn't. Yeah. Black Metal, how you doing, mate? You right? I'm not a uniform person. Like, I can't think of a single uniform in anything that does anything for me. You know, for either smartness or, you know, like some men they like their women dressed as, you know, or nurses. Uniforms don't do anything for me. In fact, I think I find often uniforms off-putting. Yeah, I think I find uniforms personally off-putting, especially police ones. That put me straight off, that word. I'm all right, Black Metal. How are you, mate? I hope you're good. Pepe said, did they get their influence from the Italians? Oh, no, they did get their influence from the Italians, though, a few years prior. Okay, fair enough. Black Metal said, good. I am not too bad, thanks. Just watching 51st. I know, we spoke about that recently, didn't we? Yeah, well, I'm glad you're all right, mate. I'm glad you're all right. So, yeah, Danny and Shakira, I'll talk to you tomorrow evening. I think I've already got your address anyway. If I don't talk to you tomorrow night, it's because I'm hungover. So don't worry if I don't. You've definitely won it. The video will be coming on tomorrow to confirm it. There is a second place and third place, by the way. Okay, so I'll just say quickly, because I don't want to get too deeply into like Nazi stuff. Do you know what I mean? However, yes. So technically, the Romans, Danny, I don't know if you know this, the Romans were the First Reich. You know the Nazis are known as the Third Reich. The First Reich was the Romans. The Second Reich was the Germans during World War One. Third Reich was Hitler and the Nazis. Yeah. Yeah, so the Romans they were the First Reich. So yeah, if I don't get hold of you tomorrow, just because I'm hungover. I shouldn't be hungover. I ain't got a lot of booze really. Black Metal said, "How's your family, Mike? And has my brother been on since?" I don't know if your brother's been on. Who's your brother? Can't remember now. But no, they've been good, mate. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Eva said, I think it depends on your partner too. Some people should never cosplay, even recreationally. The Holy Roman Emperor, that's when they first became Christian. Okay, yeah. But yeah, the Roman, that was like the first, like. Dropped. Kicks out the feet. Stream up that king. Explains rights. That's all I'm doing though. No, don't make me put my hand up like that. Fucking hell. No more stuff. No more talk about anyone from fucking Germany. My hand just went up in a very fucking way that it should never go up. That could be interpreted in very fucking, and it weren't. I was just, stop it. Let's stop. I fucking love everyone nowadays. I don't give a fuck who you are. As long as you, all I give a fuck about nowadays, by the way,
Stop it. Get some help.
is if you're a nice person. That's all I care about now. I do. I don't deal with dicks nowadays. You know what I mean? As long as someone's all right. Oh no, but don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with Germans either. But there ain't nothing wrong with Germans either. Sorry, I made that sound wrong. No, I have nothing against anyone, not even Germans. However, No, I'll tell you what. In all honesty, right, I was sat watching The Zone of Interest, and I'll tell you what, that film made me extremely angry. What the fucking Nazis was doing, they're absolute cunts. I mean, and yeah, and yeah, I know it wouldn't happen, but I was hoping they would get shot, including the fucking animals. So much I didn't like them. You know what I mean? My tactic came back at the wrong moment. I don't deal with dicks anymore either. No, exactly, my queen. Exactly. Welcome back, our queen. Hope you're all right. Frozen Andy said, listen, Mike, I've got to go. Busy tomorrow. Doing some mods to my BMW. Take care, mate. Take care. Love you, mate. Love you, mate. Pepe said, the German Empire was pretty cool. That's the World War One one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that made a noise then, my queen, when you just joined in the background. Oh, yeah, a lot of just human beings in general back them days was, very different to how we are now. My great granddad, I can't remember if it's World War One or World War Two he died in, but I know that he used to get in a lot of trouble when he was in the army, and it weren't. I think he volunteered to join the army while it was happening. The war while it was happening. May have at one point been put in military prison while he was at war. Did his however many years, 4 years, I think they did. He did 4 years fighting, maybe, I don't know. Might have been 2. Came back home and then fucking volunteered to go back again a second time. And then 2 days before World War II ended, I think it was, he was shot and killed by a sniper. 2 days before, World War II ended. Or World War, I can't remember which one it is, but yeah. But the fact that he went back, yeah, died in their 50s, exactly. So yeah, hello, my queen. What have you been up to? Have you stopped sending me these jokes now?
Pisshead.
Thank you, my queen. I wasn't gonna drink, but then then Frozen Andy's donated a tenner so that I could. I wasn't gonna. I definitely weren't drinking, but if someone donated a tenner, so I couldn't not. I can see your forehead. I don't know if you're doing. Is there ever a right time, Metallic? What's she saying? Is your camera supposed to be on, Metallic? They can't see you, but I can see you. You're alright, you're alright. I just wondered what you was up to. Everyone's confusing me slightly now. Drop said, look, lady, there was money and there was booze available. Yes. Oh, okay. You're all right. No one else can see you. In fact, your microphone's not muted either, but I'll mute that. So, yeah, Danny and Shakira, I'll have your crossbow sent. I don't know. Depends on how. I shouldn't be too hungover tomorrow. I don't have a lot of booze. Sometime tomorrow. Not some fucking hell. Sometime next week. Fucking hell. Ignore me. TC said, my granddad was at the Battle of Monte Cassino. Most kindest gentleman I ever met. Never talked about his time there. No, a lot of them didn't. A lot of them didn't ever talk about it. They didn't. My actual granddad didn't go to war because I think he might have, maybe due to his ear, because he was a bit like me, deaf. I see you again, Mr. What are you doing? Laughing. Found a video and was compelled to finish it. Like my jokes. I don't know what you're doing. Well, the hopes posted to the shorts. Oh, nice. Nice, that's good. Oh, nice, because she hasn't actually put anything on YouTube for ages, has she? I can't read lips even if I'm deaf. I can see her in the background, by the way. She's like in the background, I think. So yeah, I don't know. My granddad didn't. My mum's. So that was my dad's dad. He didn't get to go to war, probably due to disability. I don't know what. My mum's dad did though, and I don't think he ever used to talk about it. However, he used to sometimes. We used to go on holiday with my nan and granddad, and we was at Butlins, and each night my granddad would come in and tell us a little story about. Because I think that's the only time they did it. They didn't want to tell anyone, so they would tell like their grandkids. On an evening, and the grandkids are sat there listening to this story, not really being aware of what they're being told at the time. It's just a story their granddad's telling them. It's not till later you're like, fuck, I'm probably the only person he ever told that to because he didn't like talking about it. And he chose you to tell you because he knew you'd just listen and. You know what I mean? And sadly, the only real thing I remember about my granddad saying what they did was, I'm sure I remember him telling me about planes attacking boats, but I also remember, because I remember saying to him, what happened if you couldn't swim? If you joined, because he was in the Navy. I said to him, what happens if, listen without judgment, TC, exactly. Yeah, I remember saying to my granddad, what happened if you couldn't swim? He said they'd used to tie a rope around you and chuck you in the sea until you could swim. That's it. Yeah. Dot said my granddad was a barnstormer and later in life owned the biggest private collection of DC-3s. What is a DC-3? Is that a plane or a tank or something? Or a car? I don't know, Drop. So I'm not taking the piss there. Found a video and was compelled to watch it. Did you like my jokes? I hadn't really looked at half of them. Captive audience. The rest of the family fucked off down the pub. So they didn't have anyone here. Shut up, Vitaly. You're in a right old funny mood tonight, aren't you? Planes. You're all right old pissed over tonight, aren't you, my queen? No, my nan was in the bedroom getting ready for bed. And Granddad had come in to talk to us, tell us a bedtime story. And that bedtime story was about when he was in the Navy during World War II. I think a lot of them lot were. Like, I think my granddad was, and I think my nan's brothers was in the Navy as well. Craziest real uniform of all time is the Italian plague doctor uniform from 1600s. They dressed like a boss monster in leather. from one of the Resident Evil movies. Check it out. I think I've seen that. Okay, Bunny, how you doing? Yeah, no, the actual plague doctors, their actual masks weren't doing fuck all, were they? Well, they reckon it might have prevented a little bit of them catching stuff purely because it's a mask. But yeah. Am I interested in drones, baby? Not really. Danny said, "What did you start, Shakira? I knew you Romanians were to blame." Like I say. Doc said, "Hell, my grandma was a French nurse. Now on my dad's side, it's just hill folk from Florida for 6 generations." Nice. He said, "My granddad, I think, gave me a gun from his time then, lost it. Probably for the best." Wow, yeah, probably. Probably, mate. Probably is for the best. Spacey said, "I took a book back to Library Somme at war. Covered both world wars. I only checked it out for World War One. Both great-granddads served, but know little on my mum's granddad. By the book, the man with the same last name as a POW." Oh, fair enough. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, as I said, my great-granddad, we know a little bit about my great-granddad. We know where he died, because we, as a kid, when I was a kid, we went to France when I was about 12. We was looking in all of the, quite a few, we're driving around France looking for his grave at some of the French cemeteries. I don't think we ever found it, because I think we found out he weren't there in the end. Yeah. But there's still quite a lot of lost information about him. But I found out, I can't remember how I did it, but I did some research, and I found more evidence. I found more stuff than the person who was doing it as like a living, doing like the family tree thing or whatever. It wasn't a living, but it was like their thing. Because what I did, I looked up in the end. I thought, fuck it, well, I know exactly what regiment he was in. He was in the Hampshire Regiment, right? It says he was in the Hampshire Regiment on his fucking letter that the king sent out when he died, which we've got in our front room. In my front room is a thing for my great-granddad, the letter that was sent when he died. And then each side of that is a hand-drawn picture of me and Malcolm. Anyway, on that, it says he was in the Hampshire Regiment. So I looked up, and we also know the date that he died. So I looked up where the Hampshire Regiment were on that day. Pretty fucking simple, isn't it? When you think about it, pretty fucking obvious. Just look up historical records of where the Hampshire Regiment were on, say, September the 4th, 1945. Now, that's not the date. I'm just plucking something out of my head. And then I found exactly where they were. Yeah. And then by that, I managed to find loads more evidence of the battle, what the battle was called, and all this shit, and all this fascinating stuff that, for some reason, the people who have been doing it like a hobby for years haven't found. I thought it was a fucking simple way to find it. TC says, "So much interest in history that died when our ancestors passed. Wish I could have asked him now as an adult. Both my granddads, I know that my dad's father saved a 16-year-old from drowning in World War II." Yeah, I agree with you. Very fascinating. And yeah, I wish I could have asked relatives. I wish I could have asked relatives as an adult, or even recorded them. But yeah, you don't do it as a kid, or you just don't think about it, because you don't assume, I don't know, you know what I mean. Ooh, that was a nice thing. fucking getting hot already. It's pissing me off. Don't like it hot. Ugh. Spacey said, love how my mum's dad told me he spent World War II in the clink. Yeah, as I said, my great granddad, I'm pretty sure, was in a military prison. Wasn't a prisoner of war prison though. he was in a fucking like a British military prison for fucking like not following orders and shit. Not doing what he was told. But he must have enjoyed it though to go back. He fucking went back. Yeah, some like it hot. I don't. Oh, fucking hell, I beat there. I was in the glass house, guarding Italian POW. Oh, no, yeah, no, some like it hot. Yes, film, yes. No, I just thought you were saying as well, though, some like it hot. Code Bunny said, have you ever heard of rock ape? No. It was a type of ape seen thousands of times throwing rocks at people during the Vietnam War, but it hasn't been since. No, I have not heard of that. I haven't, no. You're all good, Papa. Sometimes they go over my head. Do you ever get drunk? I argue. No, I'll get drunk. I'm slightly drunk now. Maybe it doesn't show as much as I think it does. No, I'm a bit drunk now, and I've barely drunk anything. No, I get very fucking drunk. If you hang about and message me in about 9 hours time, if I'm still awake. Persio's had voice messages off me when I'm drunk. Persio, are you still there? How's your back? Just need to message someone. Right, sorry. So it said, back in the horizontal chat, where's the true G's belong? Yes. How many fingers am I holding up? Foal said, rock ape, King Kong at an Ozzy Osbourne concert. Ah, exactly. What have you been up to, anyway, everyone, anyway? Saturday, what have you been up for you on your Saturday? Bunny, have you seen this that I made? It's got a white oak handle, brass guard with a bit of firework on it, leather sheath, nearly mirror finish. Just can't be asked any more than that. Well, done. So he said, gonna get out tomorrow and redo the entire garden, scarifying, aerating the lot. The weather to do it, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I wouldn't know, mate. I ain't no fucking. You saying I'm a fucking weatherman? Dare you talk to me like that? Dare you? Do I look like a weatherman? No, I don't know, mate. I ain't got a fucking clue. Maybe so. Mayhap so. MOON. That spells nice weather. Right. Oh, I'm going to spend the day watching Red Dwarf. Is what I'm going to do. Tomorrow, maybe. Sleeping and watching anime, nice, sounds good. Making nutmeg wine, are you, TC? Never done that. What's that taste like? Said you're a fucking gardener with the thickest of things. Mayhap so. But no, I don't know about the weather. Don't know about the weather, mate. Pepper said, what anime are you watching? TC says, should be interesting for hallucinogenic properties. Yes. Effects. I am on, so I only got to watch 2 episodes today dropped, so I'm on series 3, episode 2. I watched series 3, episode 1 today. And I watched the one with Tongue Tied on. The fucking song's amazing. So series 3, episode 1. Series 3, episode 2. Yeah, my fingers clicked when I did that. Blade said the forecast, nice weather next week, all over basically. Temperature warming up by mid-week, especially in the south. Nice. Fuck. Well, I don't know what that episode is. What's the first episode of series 3? That was I can't. Yeah, it might be. It might series 3 episode 2 might be marooned. I haven't looked because of what I've got there. That's DVD of series 2. I can't. Yeah. What series? Look up what series 3 episode 1 is if you remember, or if you just remember. Backwards. There, that's the last one I watched. Yes, yeah. Episode 1 backwards. Yeah, I watched backwards. Great episode. Yes, yeah. Backwards. I was going to watch more. But I kept getting interrupted. And then me and Metallic watched the film. TC is probably wouldn't. It might take like a month or it'd be about a month, mate. I reckon about a month. Yes, no. 251 semils, whatever it is. Selims. What year did Red Dwarf enter Old Gun Street? Oh, I don't know. About 10 years ago, maybe. Like sake. Don't know. I do like a bit of Red Dwarf. It's good fun. Any more leather work to do over the weekend? Oh, there's always leather work to do. Always. Evil said some of the new stuff, and we're binge watching Beelzebub to laugh at the atrocious dubbing. Yeah, that's great. That bar fight is amazing. Yeah, very good fun that is. Yes. And he gives mate his tooth back. I have your tooth back. Oh god. But no, I'm saying I have got some plans to do some leather work, but I won't be doing anything tomorrow. I'm gonna. It depends. I may not be that hungover. I don't have a lot of booze. I've got enough to get drunk on though. But I probably won't do a late night live stream tonight. I don't know. If I do, I'll just sit in here for a bit. That's what I wasn't saying now. But I only ever did a dose of nutmeg once. Felt like I was having a severe fever and felt like my brain was shaking back and forth in my skull. Don't do it. It can give your brain damage and destroy your liver. Fucking hell. But no, I've got a couple of plans to do some leather work, but not tomorrow. Exactly same. I'll be Beelzebub. Okay, fair enough. None where they meet their female counterpart. That's what that one is on series 2, and that is Parallel Universe. Yes, what's that one? I don't think I've ever done that, Meg. I might have. I think we might have tried it, but it didn't do anything. But make yourself a belt and a big ass Texas style buckle. I'll make the buckle with one of the dusters if need be. Well, yeah, maybe. I'll send to Metallic. You don't need fucking big fucking buckles. Look at this. This ain't even a big buckle, but this is fucking annoying enough. Who needs 3 fucking things? Oh, who needs that shit? You do not need this shit on a fucking belt. Too much of it. Too much. Oh, hang on. While I'm here, it's been a while. Hang on. Don't get too excited, everyone. Let's just get that camera in exactly the right place. Just so anyone who doesn't know what's about to happen, well, just wait and see. Are you ready for this? You know the stripper music. I'll give that. A bit of zipper action for the pervs. There you go. Oh, that was for the ones that know. There you go. What do I think about gun belt buckles? Thank you, Penny. I knew you'd love that. I knew you'd love a bit of zipper action. Then you lost the ball. Felt bad for anyone who just joined in. Oh, God. What do I think about gun belt buckles? What, as in a buckle that's a gun? Bernie said, I don't wear belts, I just wear sweatpants. Well, I'm trying to not keep wearing them because I call them death trousers. But no, dropped. That would be quite cool. But I could make a knuckle dust belt buckle. Just make sure I can't put my fingers in it. That's how Hitler lost the ball. He may well did. He may well have, sorry. Can I just say that I have just given you essentially free OnlyFans content there. Saint said I have a Zippo belt buckle somewhere that holds a lighter. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I've seen them. Pretty sure you can get ones that have like a lock knife in as well that goes diagonally across, but they'd probably be legal now. Yeah, probably. Don't make me get the WeaponCollector OnlyFans link out. I love getting that out. Very, 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 very few people would dare to fucking click that link. Best gun belt is from Sex Machine. From that's still done. Yes, yeah. The buckle that either flips out as a 2-2 or an attachable 2-2 pistol. Could you make a UK legal carry one, or would that be a disguise? Well, that's what I mean. I think it'd be a disguised knife. Like combs that have a disguised knife. Yes. Might have one of them somewhere. I might do it. No, I do. Oh, Christ. You have to have piss in a bit. Right, so I might... Oh, fuck. Right, hang on. Let me start charging my headsets. Because I might need to put that on. So I might do a bit of a private chat. I don't think I'll do a late night one. We'll see in a minute. I might check it. All I'm saying is I ain't going in the fucking Wendy ass. I can't be fucked anymore. I will, however, as I said to my mum the other day, oh fuck, where's the rest of my hearing aid? If anyone says at any point, Mike, you're keeping us awake at night, I'll stop doing this. But until someone says that, I'm not going to say, am I keeping you awake at night? Because my mum don't care. As long as I try to be quiet. Sex machine belt wouldn't work. No, they don't. It's not realistic, is it? Who was saying that? Yeah, they don't actually line up to anything, do they? No, exactly, Spacey. But it's in, you know, it's funny to see. Can you hear that drop when I do it? Here's a bit of ASMR for you or not. Can you imagine doing that shit right in your ear? What I have to do. If you want to screw up your liver, check liver check drops, toxic, fastest acting PED in the world. All of that's going over my head, mate. I don't know what that is. I'm not doing anything to fuck my liver up. Can I message you later in Instagram? Yes, you can, Shakira. However, yeah, Shakira, feel free to message me. However, if I'm drunk, you may not get an answer till like 3 days' time. All right. But yes, yeah, message me, and if I see it and can answer, I will. I might not go off of here for a while. However, Shakira and Danny, if you want to have a little private chat with us, please do. You don't need any special stuff. You just need your phone or your computer or whatever. I'll send you the link. You click the link, and you know. Yeah, it's just it looks interesting, but they don't actually connect to anything. So they didn't do anything, did they? Oh yeah, no, it was false saying it wouldn't work. Yeah, as in a good chain with a bunch of keys. But yeah, no, they're just sat there like doing nothing. But it looks interesting and it looks cool. But the cylinders actually don't connect to anything, so it wouldn't work. What did I? All right. Hang on. Right. It doth not require video, but audio is requested. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you want to join us live, which we're doing a bit, actually live, you don't need video. However, if we go proper private, you do need video. It was a 3 days' time when he recovers and finally remembers he got the message. I am notorious for it, but I'm glad. I like to maintain a not an aura, but I like to maintain a what's the fucking word? I like people to think of me a certain way, right? I still maintain it to this day that people think I do things when I don't. One of them is a lot of people don't think I get up until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's great. Please always think I get up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Do you know what that means? No fucker disturbs me before 3 o'clock in the afternoon who doesn't live here. So I'm never gonna let people know that that's not true. Yes. I have a reputation to hold, and I like to maintain these things. I can't remember the right word, what I'm trying to think of. But yes. Danny said, can me and Shakira come on when I get a bit of charge? Yes, you can. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Right. I'm reading Metallic's comments. She got off, by the way, or is she still on? Gonna start DMing you at 8 in the morning. You fucking dare. You dare. Just by saying that, saying you've gone down in my estimations a lot. You can mess me at 8 in the morning. Yes, an illusion. I like to give off this, like, make people think I do certain things. Yeah, an illusion, an air in it. Yeah. So yeah, people still think I don't get up till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you. Please always think that. Please always think that. I don't. I get fucking way earlier than that. I get up at like 2:30. No, I don't. Yeah, unpredictability. Yes. Wakey, instantly blocked. I know how to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I ain't no fucking fool. But that's it. I'm back. Got a bit carried away with an internet death search. Death search? What are you doing internet death searches for? Are you playing Baldur's Gate, are you? Did you hear about me new personal fucking helmet attack? How much have you been drinking? Share a like, you know. Need to go off and slash him a bit. Air of responsibility, even if you do lack it. Well, that's what I like people, yes. I was saying earlier to Metallic that I find it odd that I am, what was the phrase I said, Metallic? I always find it odd that for a person who shouldn't have many responsibilities, I have a lot of responsibilities. You know what I mean? I am an irresponsible person who has a lot of responsibilities. What I mean by that is there's a reason I don't have kids, and there's a reason I don't have a missus. It's so that I can be my own person and do pretty much what I want. And that doesn't work at all. Because I now look after other people's kids quite often. My niece and nephew, that's fine. I love it. I love looking after them. I have to look after my mum. So yeah, for the person who always wanted no responsibilities, they have been thrusted upon me just by existing and and nature, whatever. That's fine, but I find it ironic, the irony of it, that I spent, that's why I am who I am, because I don't want these responsibilities. I don't want it. I don't want to have to be responsible for other people, yet I am out of no choice of my own, because I will, well, it's because I will do it. You know what I mean? So it's too much shit to do and not want to do it, but get around to do it when you can. Exactly. Yeah, so don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about the things I do. But I also have this thing where I think, I don't want, that's why I am who I am, how I live, like I live. So I don't have to have these responsibilities. I have more responsibilities than most people who are married or have kids or whatever. Anyway, because that's the thing. I have all that shit without having it. I have all the, and I don't mean shit, because, Saint said, the day you get a message, we'd come second. Fuck that. Us lonely bastard needs. No, I would never leave you lot to the wayside. No, you're all right. Fall said, ditto, dude. I am responsible for Fall and an elderly dog, and I'm barely responsible enough to keep myself alive. Well, there you go. That's it. I feel your pain. And I understand it. And I said, what time are you going private? We look like how much shit? 12:30. I'll do it 12:30. But, well, hang on. Not completely private. Would you two like to come on without your cameras on and chat with us in about 5 minutes? And then at about 1, go private. Let people listen to your voice for a little bit. You don't have to. Maybe we'll wait a bit. I don't know what PEDs are. Do you take PEDs, Metallic? Just wondering. Legal in the UK. Anyway, not in the US. And you natural supplements. I get you. I sure know what PEDs are then. I do all my weights come naturally. my bodybuilding is all completely natural. He was a unicorn likely saying no singular. Danny said we're up for it. Nice. All right. Give me 5 minutes and we'll have a public chat. Me Drop to you on. Drop. Do you want to send? Oh, so sorry. Before we get that far, Danny and Shakira, you're gonna have to send me an email just so I can send you the link. Drop. You joining? Penny, you joining? Tart, you joining? Saint, anyway, I'm off. Fucking hell, Saint. He's got his opportunity to join, and he's fucking off as soon as we're doing it. Nah, good night, Saint. Take care, mate. By the way, I may only be on Friday next weekend because it's my birthday barbecue next weekend. However, if everyone fucks off early, which I suspect quite a few people will, I might live stream. I've got a feeling.
Lords, ladies, and peasants, if thou wish to continue with this conversation in private, your king has asked that you send an electronic message to WeaponCollector1 at aol.co.uk. That does not require visual, but asks to have audio. The rest of those who cannot join, fuck off.
Yeah, so do send me an email and I'll get sorted in a minute. I'm gonna have to go for a piss in a second. All right, yeah, Danny, can you send me an email? If I can, I'll send you it on WhatsApp, but not WhatsApp, Instagram, but it's whether I can or not. Good night, Fallen Evil, take care. Right, I'll wait. Why do you not send me your emails? I'm gonna have a slash. If Metallic wants to play some clips, you can. If not, see you in a minute.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
I've always respected you.
I've never been fond of you.
Cheers.
And when I was younger, I could have taken you any time.
What's that? I didn't recognise that.
Is it worth it? Oh, yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough.
It is worth it. Anyone who's going off dropped, you coming on? Good night, Pepe. Always nice having you about, mate. Yes, pissy fingers. No, I'm not washing my hands. I'll lick my fingers in a minute. The shit's like if you want. Good night, everyone who's going off. Dr. Drop looks like a pirate, by the way. And with that, we shall be gone. Good night. Good night, everyone who's going off. Welcome, everyone who is coming on in a minute. Right, where are we? Invite. Don't recommend pre-workouts. I know you like to chat about that. I have nothing to do with that kind of stuff. I get up, I have a coffee, I drink a fucking effervescent vitamin C, and I work out. Right. That's all I do. Right, looks like you're the only one coming on, Dropped. Send me an email, everyone, if you want to join in. Hang on, oh, that's confused me. Right, Danny, click this link. I've sent this to you. I can't email you because I don't have access to a keyboard where I'm sat, so I have to be able to just copy and paste it to you. I can't. So you should be able to click that link through Instagram though still. Yeah, I can't actually click anyone's. I can't type anything. I might be able to copy and paste it. I don't know. I hope this shit works tonight. Last time it didn't. Pissed me off. I was so pissed last time after coming back from that funeral. I didn't know how to turn my fucking headset on. Or nothing. And then I couldn't plug my fucking earphones into my computer and get them to work like that. So I was there for fucking ages trying to get my headset to work. And gave up and just did it via old style earphones plugged into my fucking active speakers. Right, I just need to play a clip just so I can hear this.
No way, you big spastic, you're a mentalist!
Right, Danny and Shakira, I've sent you a link, and Persia, not fucking hell, not fucking what am I talking? Persia, if you want a link, I'll send you one. Danny and Shakira. So Danny and Shakira, you don't need to be on camera, but if you'd like, so I can't see you, but that's okay. I'm going to add you onto the screen now. Just be careful what you say. Don't go into anything that might get us into trouble, all right? Actually, I'm going to put the dropped on first, but I'll get you on in like 2 seconds. Right, dropped, you ready now? All right. What's happened there? Can everyone see anyone? Oh, there you are. Sorry, man.
Hello.
So I can hear people. So if I know that I can hear dropped, I know that I can hear you too. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good to see you. Right. Danny and Shakira, I'm going to add you now. We won't be able to see you, but we'll be able to hear you, hopefully. Just don't get us in trouble, that's all.
Oh, no, we're not going to.
Hello, I can hear you now. I can hear you. Oh, Danny, I've heard your voice before, haven't I? You've been on here before, haven't you?
Yeah, of course I have.
I was going to say, I know Danny's voice. Fuck's sake, of course you have.
Let me get a bit more chat. Oh, actually, let me find the extension lead and I'll be able to come on camera. You're not too bad.
Shakira, how are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you, Mark?
I'm all right. You know me.
I had a
This is the drop, by the way. Sorry, say that again?
I said I had quite a shit day today, to be fair.
Oh, have you?
It was that
anything.
Yeah, it was because of Daniel, basically.
Daniel. You know he's in trouble if he gets called Daniel.
Yeah, he is in trouble. He kept me awake all last night, and not by doing dodgy shit like what you're thinking. He kept me awake.
I was
going to
say
what they're thinking. You're quick to assume.
I know what bad.
I heard about Danny shooting air rifles at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he wasn't just doing that. He was shooting air rifles.
Hey, you were doing it as well.
He was fucking blasting music. He was prodding me, knowing that I had to be up in less than 4 hours.
Yeah, but it's a Friday.
It was fucking irritating. I was like, what the fuck? So I went to work, and then my boss was like, you need to go home, you're tired. I went, I know.
You're alright, you got a week off. You still got paid, so you can't complain.
Yeah.
I'm free for it.
When we go private, Metallica probably join as well. I'll do it in about maybe 15 minutes, half an hour. But yeah, no, it's good to talk to you too. Congratulations on your crossbow win.
I know.
Thank you very much.
Fucking great, isn't it? Yeah, I got my nephew to pick the numbers out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you chose first, you know. And then it was I did a second place and a third place. I might as well say now. Second place was Timbo 66, which I said I'd either give him a knife or like a torch or something. And then third place was Steve, Sir Steve, who me and Metallic went camping with. Yeah, but you know, that's what it is. But yeah, that's good.
I'm happy though.
Yeah.
give a plug, Mike. It'll come down. Are we allowed to drink on there?
Hang on, Dan, you're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, but are they allowed to see the bottle then? Because I don't know what his insurance thing is like.
Are they allowed to see his
Hang on.
bottle?
It's only
Yeah.
whiskey.
Yeah.
All of them.
I'm just looking for that double plug.
No, you're all right. If there's any, the only thing you can't really do on live streams is show anything that looks like a gun. You can't hold it. Anything that looks like a gun, don't hold it, and just don't say anything that could, be like dodgy, basically. You know what I mean? Because it's still live, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, of course, isn't it scary? You get it. Don't drop. You never know. You never know. Do make me laugh.
It's just a rolled up cigarette.
No, that's what. No. Draw is actually all right on live streams. It actually says in the rules that you can do drugs on live streams as long as you're not injecting it or it's class A. That's a real rule.
Oh, so I have to go to the bathroom when I'm on a line.
So as long as as long as you ain't jacking at her straight into your ball bag, we're fine.
You can do it into your arm, it's fine, but your ball bag just right out.
Ball bag, no. Ball bags, that's just too much for him. I don't like
it. I'm in bed.
I don't. The YouTube bots don't like it.
Hopefully I don't blow the house up here. That's not a threat. I'm just plugging stuff in. I know how sensitive people are these days.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fuck's sake.
I've had enough trouble lately.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Says you.
Metallic said, Metallic said, I don't know if I'll stay on that long. Gotta go dress shopping with the babe. What, you can't wait? Can you wait 10 minutes maybe? If she's still on, she is still on.
The thing, yeah.
Dad's got to get up and do shit tomorrow.
She dress shopping at 1 a.m.
You know what I'm saying.
You told it in the Pacific.
No, she needs to get to bed because she's got to get up early.
Oh.
You know what you need to do, my queen? Go old style, get your mask on. She hasn't done that for a while, has she? So, Shakira, was you saying, I can't, just Danny does message me as well. But I get a lot of messages from people, so I sometimes get mixed up. Have you just started a new job then, or have you, or am I mixing that up?
Yeah, I've started a new job.
Oh yeah, nice. Is it going all right then? Is it?
Yeah, so far it's doing alright.
But
I kind of fucked up.
apart from that bloody Daniel keeping you up all night.
Yeah, apart from that, keeping me up.
Does make me laugh when you call him Daniel.
What are you doing?
You always know someone's in trouble when they get called by their full name.
He hates it. Do you know when I call him by his full name?
Go on, what? Oh, what? No, yeah, he hates it when you do, yeah.
You'll regret it when we get rendered.
You know what?
What does Daniel say?
What does he say?
I'm the one who did it.
I'm the one that did it. I'm the one that did it. I'm the one that did it.
Oh, gee.
There you go. He says, I'm the one who did it. Fuck's sake.
I don't know if you broke it the other day in your interview.
I can't remember. It was doing it like when I had my job interview thing.
So yeah, what I'll do, I'll sort the crossbow out maybe Monday, box it up. I've got your address anyway, you two, and I'll get it off to you, and I'll chuck a couple of I'll chuck some like stickers in there and shit like that as well.
Ah, thank you.
You'll have everything you need.
I'm
Targets
excited.
in there.
Don't. I've already got some to be fair.
Oh yeah, well, I will make a look after it. He's a good lad.
No, you know. it's nice that the crossbow's going to someone who really fucking wants it as well. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I've been like a proper. As soon as I saw your giveaway, I was like, we need to add like a lot into that.
I'll believe it.
Well, it paid off. It paid off.
It
And I
did.
think you even still made your money's worth as well. You still made,
Yeah.
you know, you weren't overpaid either. So, you know what I mean? It shows some nice weather drops. It's raining.
He was trying to, but he gave up.
Showing off his nice bit of land he is.
Oh man.
Mother said, please get people to say you changed, bro.
You changed, bro.
I think the problem is, Mother, I think we've moved past that now. Haven't we? I'm not saying I won't do it, but I think we've moved past the you've changed. That's old. That's old shit now.
It's old shit.
You changed, bro.
Mother, get your fucking recorder on and I'll get Danny from Curacao it tonight. Can you one at a time say you've changed, bro?
You've changed, bro.
You've changed, bro.
Thanks, bro.
You got two
You've
more.
changed, bro.
You've changed, bro.
the side eye.
Keep going. Go on, mental.
There you go, Mother. That was just for your mother. Not your mother, but not my mother.
No.
either, but-
Oh, go on. That's the last thing I want to think about is your mom.
Don't think about my mother. Do you want a slap?
No, it's the last thing I want to think about. You've got to really think.
Hello, Caleb is saying, I'm still pissed they're banning crossbows. I thought you were saying you're pissed as in drunk tonight. It's a jab at the ancient British traditional of archery. No, I know, Caleb. I know.
We're not what we're banned on TV.
Right, so we'll have a little vote, shall we? Shall I go private in 5 minutes?
Aye.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
All
Go on, Cameron.
Metallic, you going to join in if I go off in 5 minutes? She probably will. I'll send some links out to like Penny and Persia and that anyway, so they've got them if they want to join. And I'll tell you what, I'll put it on the Discord as well.
I'm getting the visitors table out, just especially.
Oh, nice, lovely. Yeah, give me a couple of minutes, and we'll be sorted.
It's going to look like an episode of Shrek in here, though, because like we're currently like living on the sofa. We've been a bit lazy lately.
That's all right. Oh fuck! I need to get up to press enter. You can't. You paste it, then it doesn't do nothing. Oh bollocks! Fucking hell! That's never ending shite. This is.
He has to actually stand up and he's complaining about it. That's brilliant.
Oh, I don't want to stand up. It's my evening off standing up. It's my evening off. Metallic said, I'll be on for a few minutes if Danny and Shakira put their camera on. They're sorting it out now.
Yeah, we're just trying to set this holder thing up for the phone. It's got erectile dysfunction at the minute.
We look like I'm a shit though, especially him.
Oh yeah, leave me out of it. Oh shit, I'm coming on.
I'm sure we're all looking as sexy as we always do, you know.
I'm always.
I'm very much enjoying there not being a picture and there just being two people talking. This is brilliant.
Yes. Metallic said, I'll take the laptop to bed and you can talk me to kit. We shall. If it's just me and the drop having a nice little convo for fucking 5 hours, let's do it. I'm not saying Danny Shakir won't be there as well, but I just mean, you know, after about like a couple of hours, you know, you might want to go to bed. You got to remember where the drop is. It's only fucking about 8 o'clock.
No, it's 6:43 or something.
Okay, even earlier.
Yeah, we're only 6 hours behind.
You ready? Oh, dude. Well, Roy, is she all right to have cannabis on stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Yeah. Well, we'll be private in a minute. When we're private. Oh, there you are.
Hey!
Hey!
Right. Let me see. What's the best angles? That's probably it, isn't it?
At the moment, yeah. Till
Well,
someone else
Yeah,
gets
no, that is fine. That is fine.
That's all. We've got it on the big screen as well. Oh my god, we look fucked.
You got it on the telly.
Oh,
Nice. Nice. What you two been up to then tonight? Been up to anything? Or?
Just shooting and stuff.
Yeah.
Why are you all dressed up for the stream?
What did you say?
I said, why are you all dressed up for the stream?
Oh, just dressed like this.
Nice. Good for you, Dan.
Well,
Good for you, mate.
fucking posh bastard.
He's far from posh, but
Apart from me, I'm from a council estate, me, mate.
he just likes to dress smart. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? That's what my dad used to be like.
Fair enough.
Oh, Skipper saying she doesn't want to be on camera.
We'll be private in a minute. Give me like literally 2 minutes and I'll go completely private and then it's just us. Literally just us. Right?
Yeah.
So in like 1 minute it'll just be us lot. Right. Give me a second. I'll do it now. Fuck it. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I do appreciate it. If you do want to join in and carry on this conversation with us, you're going to have to send me an email. I'll check my emails every couple of minutes and then I'll send you a link, right? So let's say good night to everyone. Good night, everyone. And if you want to join in, send me a link and I'll let you join in, but it'll be private chat then. All right. Good night, everyone. Spacey, do you want to join in? Good night, everyone. See you later. Right, hang on.